I know, but this has got the background. Go stand by your sister. Hold that one arm back. Yeah. Love, put your feet down on the ground. Love. Stand up straight.
Well, hey everybody, it's Josh with Resort TV1. I'm live here starting out at Disney's Hollywood Studios for Tranquil Tuesday. And we're going to be on the Disney Skyliner, but I thought it might be fun to start here at Studios to kind of quickly say goodbye to Christmas. I could have run out and just started the Skyliner, but I was like, all the Christmas stuff is so fun here, and this will probably be the last time I have a chance to check it out. So let's enjoy a little last minute Christmas on this January 6th, Three Kings Day, or the 12th day of Christmas. I don't know, maybe it's the 5th, maybe it's the 6th, who knows. But either way, it is definitely beautiful tonight. So I hope you enjoy a little last look at Christmas. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, hit the like button, all the things, you know how to do it. Let's enjoy a little Christmas. Yeah, dusk is always beautiful. And it's starting to get a little bit more, starting to stay light just a little bit longer, which is cool. We gain another minute or two every day. Always love these kick line ornaments. Oh, Little Christmas, yeah. Can't wait for the marathon Christmas decorations. Nice. Oh, you're doing the marathon? Very cool. Yeah, I don't know when they bring these down, but Magic Kingdom should be up through the weekend. So we'll probably go check that out Saturday. But maybe they'll leave this up for the marathon. Who knows? Today we got about a minute and 4 seconds extra. Nice. You can tell it's changed since the 20th, though, because there was a time when I'd start at 6 and it was totally dark. And now it's dusk. So we're making progress. Either way, gorgeous, gorgeous night. I love these decorations. So, hey everybody, hey Tracy, hey Cardboard Box, Anubis, Plymouth Rock, Rita, welcome in. We'll get on the Skyliner here in a minute, but I thought it might be fun to look at some of these decorations before we say goodbye until, I wouldn't say next year, but actually till later this year, because we'll be seeing them again in November 2026, so in just a few months. I hope you're having a great Tuesday. Welcome to Tranquil Tuesday. It's been a couple weeks since we did Tranquil Tuesday because we had, last week, we had, believe it or not, it was just a week ago, we did New Year's Eve at Magic Kingdom and it was cold. Now it's 72 degrees and perfect outside. Mommy Diva memes, $5. Happy Tuesday. Thank you, Mommy Diva. Appreciate that. Thanks for the $5 super chat. Yes, the boulder had to be shut, or rather, taken out of the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular for the first time that I know of. May have been taken out for maintenance before, maybe, but I don't think so. Either way, it had an issue where it jumped off of its track, and a cast member that was very brave jumped in front of it so it didn't go into the crowd, and of course he got hurt, but I've heard he's doing much better, which is good, but of course Disney did the right thing. They took it out until they can figure out what's going on. And they're going to do their investigation about what happened and all that. But the good news is the cast member is expected to recover fully. And, like I said, Disney's going to figure out what happened. I'm sure they'll get it back in there. They just want to make sure they're maybe reinforcing the track or doing whatever they need to do to make sure that it doesn't happen again. But either way, isn't this beautiful? Such a beautiful tree. And I love these old school decorations here. Aren't those nice? Hey, Canadian Disney family. I've got one more tree to take down. And Christmas is officially done until November 1st. Well, there you go, Gail. Yeah, we took down our tree, I think on the 29th. We took down our tree on the 29th just because we needed to clean some stuff up. So we took it down kind of early. But then we didn't take down our outdoor decorations until last night. We wanted to wait till they totally dried out because, it keeps raining and sprinklers and whatever. But anyway, It's a thing. We got it down. Got the decorations outside down last night. It's very tranquil. Thanks, Linda and Dan. I thought so too. I almost didn't do this, and I was like, oh no, I said Skyliner. I was like, okay. But nobody's going to be upset about a little extra Hollywood Studios magic. So yeah, it's a great peaceful evening. No, this is one of my favorite views in here. I mean, of course we miss the Osborne lights, but this is still nice. So, I love it. All right, let's go over here real quick and see what we can see some of these decorations here. Yeah, these are so nice. We always talk about this. It looks like it came from, you know, grandma's attic or something, and in the best way possible, like the classic decorations. That is indeed a gorgeous sunset. Thanks everybody. Hey Benjamin. I gotta admit, today was my first day back at school with kids, with students. Yesterday we had teacher meetings and stuff, which was always, you know, it's fine. But I gotta admit, I was a little bummed out last night. I just, you know, I feel better today after being at school for a day, but I was just a little bummed out last night. I wasn't quite ready for Christmas to be over, so I feel better now and ready to say goodbye. But like, I was just, I don't know, really upset about it last night for some reason. I feel like being sick on Christmas Day, I kind of feel like I got gypped out of my, you know, normal Christmas enjoyment a little bit. And, you know, it happens to all of us, right? But I was just kind of bummed about that. And
I know where there's a spot.
And just about how fast the Christmas break went, you know, and I don't know. I was just kind of feeling bummed out, but it makes me feel better to be here and check this out. So this is Hollywood Studios. We're going to head over to the Skyliner in just a couple minutes, but I just wanted to take a last look at the Christmas tree. When the stories of Christmas and Christmas time can sweep anyone up in its warmth. Yeah, for sure. Hey, Wankster. Hey, Rob. Hey, Rita. How's it going, everybody? Yeah, it's, I don't know. I just wasn't ready for it to be over this time. It was nice, though. Like, we got a lot of time at home, and obviously that was somewhat necessitated by being sick, but also we just decided to spend more time at home. Baconator is always good to feel better with the Diet Coke. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it seems to fly by, and I don't know. I feel like time is going too fast. Like, I feel like I want my life to slow down a little bit, and you know what I mean? And I know there's no way to do that besides just be more present in the moment. Maybe I've read a lot about that, and I've been trying to do that, but yeah, I was just not ready for it to be over this time. Those classic Christmas pictures of Santa Claus and Rudolph on the lamppost are right out of my childhood. Yeah, for sure. No, it's just such a great magical time of year. I love all the movies. I love the music. But, you know, once you get into January, you know, for some people it's not. My wife, Steph, she loves the new year in January. And it's like a fresh start for her and everything. And I totally get that. I just don't feel it the same way she does. So I'm like, January, to me, January is the bleakest month, right? Like, why do we even do January, right? And I see all the Valentine's Day displays in the stores and everything. I'm just like, no, I'm not ready for that. But yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting closer to acceptance. Osborne lights were put to good use. They repurposed them to give kids the world. Yeah, they did. And actually, a lot of people don't know this, but from what Disney told us, they actually bought mostly new or all new. I think it was at least mostly new lights every year for the Osborne lights. It was just the decorations and stuff that stayed new each time. I just thought that was interesting. But yes, they did donate quite a few to Give Kids the World, and Give Kids the World's unfortunately had to scale back their decorations a little bit too, because around COVID and when they did Magical Night of Hope, they really went all out, but I'm sure it wasn't sustainable. Either way, it looked great still when we were there for Magical Night of Hope a few weeks ago. watch classic Christmas movies in December. Then I head south of the border with MGM musicals. And oh, okay, there we go. That works. And eat Mexican until spring. Wow, that sounds like a fun plan. Imagine having to unravel all those lights. I know, right? This is fun though, right? I love they put so many lights out along this greenery here. Hey, Janice Disney, welcome in. Ah, look at that, isn't that beautiful? We unfortunately are putting up for our wish soon. We'll probably be there. Oh, Kristen. Well, I hope everything's as okay as possible. I take it that means there's somebody in your family that is in that situation, which obviously we don't want for anybody, but we hope and pray that everything's okay. And give kids the world. You know, a lot of times the place is responsible for miracles for people, so let's hope and pray for that. Trying to keep Christmas until February 2nd. Hey, I won't judge. You do you. I will not judge. Anyway, we are going to go ahead and get going, but that was fun to take a little tour of the decorations with you guys. The main plan for tonight is to go and check out all of the decorations. Well, not decorations, but all of the Disney Skyliner Resorts. There may be decorations up too, but check out the Skyliner Resorts a little bit and just do some Skyliner riding. So I hope you'll join me for that. And thanks for being here. Let's take a real quick stroll part of the way down Sunset Boulevard here with all the beautiful stars, and then we'll head over to the Skyliner. Of course, there's still the music on, which is nice. Hey, listen, Neil. Thanks for the stroll. You're welcome, Robbins. That was very impromptu. I usually park here because it's easiest to park here and have dinner and then head out on the Skyliner from here. But I was finishing up dinner and I was like, let's do a little stroll. Let's do a little stroll. Thanks, Canadian Disney family. Hey, Candy. North Carolina. Nice. All right. Obviously, they're not doing sunset season greetings or anything anymore. That is past, but decorations are still up for people to enjoy. Well, I hope if you had to go back to school or work today or yesterday, I hope that it went really well. I hope you had a great day and a great couple days, I should say, and that you're getting back into the swing of things. That's the hardest part. I mean, we really had like over half a month off. It was like 16 or 17 days. So, it's a lot. Hey, Nia. And Mara's here, one of our moppers extraordinaire. I don't know. I'll get the grammar right eventually. I'm a retired teacher, so on extended vacation. There you go. Good for you. That's incredible. Hey, Amy, how are you? That's right. Yeah, don't let anybody mess up your day. That's great advice. I didn't see what was said before, but that's whatever it was. That's great advice. John Wayne used to say that here in this very park. He would something to that effect. He would in the Great Movie Ride, he'd be like, a long time ago, I made me a rule. Remember this one? let people do what they want to do. I don't know. To me, that's a very big, like, this. People want to do stuff, you know, and just don't let it bother you. Easier said than done, but it's a lofty goal. Hello, Katie. Say goodbye to our ornament friends here. Hey, Adventurelys. Oh, you're very welcome for the little stroll through the park here. A little 15-minute stroll. I do love that they do the over the street garland here. It's very nice. Hello, Zippity Doo Doug, Orlando Gonzalez. Hey, Sandy. Yeah, Valentine's Day. Oh my goodness, I don't even know. Get one more look here. Definitely going to walk this part of the marathon and just take it all in. Good for you. Oh, that's a great shot. Look at that. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Hey, Craig's Robotics, hey Pickles, Manoa J, hello, welcome in. All right, we're gonna head over this way. Wish I was with Josh at Hollywood Studios. Yeah, I get that. I get that. All right. Hey, Mary, how are you? Yeah, there's a large team to take down all this stuff too. For sure. All right, I think it's about time for some Skyliner. Sorry, I'm just like showing some of the garland and stuff. Like a lot of people coming out. Hey, Candy. Plymouth Rock, hello. All right, well, let's head out on the Skyliner. I was actually kind of surprised. I forgot that they kept these up too, probably again for the races, which is nice. I'm glad people get to enjoy it. I was just surprised. I figured it was just magic that would stay up, but hey, we get a little bonus, which is nice. Hey, Mary. Hello, Matt. Yeah, it's nice that it's still Christmassy for sure. Marina says we're on Mears Now Extend to start our vacation. Nice. We're excited. I can't read. Excited to start our vacation. I can't. That's nice. Awesome. What do we see? Where are our ticket prices here? What do we got here? Magic is $179. Epcot 164, Hollywood 174, and Animal Kingdom 154. So that's the seasonal based pricing. It has gone down. I believe it was close to 200 around Christmas. So anyway, let's go explore.
Can we do it?
Rob, I don't know. I think it's a combination of reasons. A lot of people do observe Christmas, or at least gift exchange, on Epiphany. So, a lot of people do that, and that's fun. I think that's great. We don't necessarily, but I don't know. It might be a fun tradition to start, honestly. Not that you don't. Maybe if you're a person who's traditionally celebrated and giving gifts on Christmas, maybe what you do instead is you just keep one present or two for Epiphany. That's kind of fun. I like that. I like that idea. Give me a second. Okay. All right, Skyliner time. 12 days of Christmas. Oh yeah, it is true. So does it add up to that? Somebody sent me this weird email one time about how I said it wrong and that this wasn't the 12th day of Christmas or something. I don't know. We have to count it out. I always thought that was the case, but I never, I counted it after that and I can't remember now. Okay, so 25th is 1, 26th is 2, 27, 3, 28, 4, 29, 5, 30th, 10, 31st, 11. Wait, I totally counted that wrong. I can't count. It's fine. So 25 is the first day. 26 is the second day. 27 is the third. 28th is the fourth. No, so I guess it isn't the 12th day of Christmas then. 29th is the 5th. 30th is the 6th. 31st is the 7th. 1st is the 8th. 2nd is the 9th. 3rd is the 10th. 4th is the 11th. And 5th is the 12th. Yeah, it's so weird. Okay, anyway. Sorry. Math is hard, I know, right? Now I feel stupid, but it's fine. So yeah, so the 5th apparently is the 12th day, unless you count the 26th as the first day, which would be weird. I always thought that lined up with Epiphany somehow, but it doesn't. Yeah, yesterday was the 12th. Trying to hold a gimbal in one hand and not run into people and counting is not my strength, apparently. I'm not a math teacher. That's a good thing, isn't it? Yeah, so yesterday was the 12th day. I think that's what we figured out too before. Somebody either was in the chat or sent me a message about it or something. Sometimes I get emails of people wanting to correct me on stuff, which is hilarious. I mean, sometimes it's fine. It's just when it's kind of obnoxious that it's kind of funny. Today is King's Day in New Orleans. It's the start of Mardi Gras season. Oh, I didn't actually know that. I knew Mardi Gras was, before Lent and in February and all that, but yeah. We're just happy the decorations are here to enjoy on whatever day it is. I know, right? I remember the whole the discussion about it, and I need to look up what the whole significance of the 12 days was then. Hey Stacy, yeah, today was really beautiful sunset. Love it, love it, love it. One. Today's Feast of Three Kings, yeah. And also, okay, thank you. Also Epiphany. Okay. Yes, we played lots of Christmas and holiday music. I got my Skyliner shirt on. You can kind of see in the reflection. Back to school is good. I mean, I'm in a good school and everything is is good. So, kids were sleepy today, but that's to be expected. I'd actually rather them be sleepy than it be wild. So, but they're not usually anyway. Hey, jump here, alright, Aaron? All right, enjoy some Skyliner ride. Skyliner riding. I can't talk today. It's fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner and Disney's Hollywood Studios. We are on our way to Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort with connecting flights to Epcot International Gateway, Disney's Pop Century Resort, and Disney's Art of Animation Resort. We hope you enjoyed your visit to Hollywood today. Now wave goodbye to your adoring fans below. Bye! In just a few moments, we will be traveling over the headwaters of the Everglades. The water that flows from the protected wetlands around Walt Disney World Resort travels all the way to the Everglades, the Atlantic Ocean, and the Gulf of Mexico. Did you know that the entire Walt Disney World Resort is over 40 square miles? That's about the same size as the city of San Francisco and double the island of Manhattan. We will be arriving at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort shortly. All passengers must disembark and transfer at this station. Thank you, and we hope you enjoyed the most magical flight on Earth. Please remain seated until the doors automatically open. When exiting the cabin, please supervise children, collect your belongings, and watch your step. Thank you for flying with us.
Por favor, permanezcan sentados hasta que las puertas se abran automáticamente. Al salir de la cabina, por favor, cuide a sus pequeñitos, reúna sus pertenencias y observe sus pasos. Gracias por volar con nosotros.
Nice Skyliner ride. Yeah, it's inevitable that you're going to see me because there's all these lights down here that keep the Skyliner cab illuminated, so lots of reflections. Thank you. Okay. We got to figure out where we're going to go. Adventure Leads earlier said that easier to ride from where they are virtually through the stream because they can't quite do it because of making them a little queasy. I totally get that. I've usually been okay with it, but yeah, I totally get that. Let's go ahead and go over here first and do a little Pop Century Art of Animation stroll. Hopefully the Epcot line will calm down. In the meantime,
For your safety, please remain seated, supervise children, and
Just one.
refrain from smoking in the cabins. Thank you. Para su seguridad, por favor,
sit on this side so I can maybe have less reflections. Hey, Tiki Man fan. Yes, that's right. MR is reminding after the stream, I have a premiere at 9:15 on Retro TV One Tech. So it'll be fun. It's the first computer I ever used. I found it for Dad and gave it to him for his birthday, and we finally got to make a video about it. So it's pretty cool. It's an old all-in-one kind of luggable computer. It looks like a little big suitcase. So anyway, definitely join us for that right after this stream. You'll get to see all kinds of cool stuff in this Zenith computer that I have. Oh wow, it's like hard to see anything at all. Pop has the new check-in walls. Oh, you mean without all the retro stuff? Yeah, I do remember that. Maybe there's something
Welcome
new now?
aboard
I don't
the
know.
Disney Skyliner at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. Now get ready to travel back in time and enter the animated worlds of Disney. We are on our way to Disney's Pop Century Resort and Disney's Art of Animation Resort.
Kind of see Spaceship Earth over there. Hey, take your tail, John. First computer you used was a Commodore back in the 80s. Nice.
Just ahead and to the right is Disney's Art of Animation Resort, a larger-than-life resort that celebrates the creative magic that goes into crafting Disney animated films, from sketches to reality. On your left is Disney's Pop Century Resort, a memorable resort that celebrates the way we lived, played, and communicated with each other throughout the 20th century.
Everybody's posting up their first computers. That's fun. K-Pro, Atari 800, TRS 80 with cassette.
We are now gliding over the sparkling waters of Hourglass Lake. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the most magical flight on Earth. In just a few moments, we will be arriving at the only floating Skyliner station at Walt Disney World Resort. Passengers can disembark here for Disney's Pop Century Resort and for Disney's Art of Animation Resort. Thank you for flying the Disney Skyliner. Bon voyage!
It's good that Dad gets to do the household budget using Lotus 123. Yeah. Or whatever, any software that was around in the 80s, right?
Please remain seated until the doors automatically open. When exiting the cabin, please supervise children, collect your belongings, and watch your steps. Thank you for flying with us.
Por favor, permanezcan sentados hasta que las puertas se abran automáticamente. Al salir de la cabina, por favor, cuide a sus pequeñitos, reúna sus pertenencias y observe sus pasos. Gracias por
Yeah, I'll probably
volar
come to
con
Pop.
nosotros.
First computer was an Apple IIe. Nice. We're about to get off. It's really hard to see, but here we go. Yeah, they changed the lobby of Pop. They took out all the retro stuff. Ooh, translucent purple iMac. Those are like worth some money now. Those old iMacs. They were so hard to use at the time and underpowered, but I remember one of my friends had one and it was like the hard drive would just munch and munch and munch. You try to load something, it'd just be like 5 minutes to load anything. First computer had a 486DX2. Nice. I have one of those. Our first one that we actually owned was that Tandy 1000, which I have not the same one, but I have a copy of, or a different version of. What I mean to say is it's a different computer, the same exact one though. I don't know how to say that. It's not really a copy, but either way. A different unit, I guess. But the point is, I did eventually. Let's see, after that we had a Tandy 1000 TL2, which was my first one, and that was an 8 megahertz 286. Then we had a Tandy RLX, 1000 RLX, which was pretty rare actually. It was a slim one, but it was a little faster at 10 megahertz, not much, but it had VGA, and that's why we got it, because it had VGA, better graphics, 256 colors and all that. And then we got the 486 Super VGA. DX266, that's what we had. That's right, cardboard box, that's what we had. And the first PC we had with the CD-ROM drive and all that kind of stuff. It was fun. Although I did learn later on that the people who built the computer, it wasn't a name brand. It was like somebody who built it in a mom and pop shop, and they did a good job, except for they forgot to hook up the digital audio cable, so it didn't play CDs correctly. Because there was this cable that went from the CD drive to the sound card that you would play the digital audio through, and some games did that. Some games actually would play digital audio off the CD-ROM, and so that was the soundtrack. Well, I had some games that had no sound, and I was going crazy as a kid, and I don't know when I finally figured it out. I think we finally took it apart or something. There wasn't like the internet to look up anything at that point, and I don't know. Anyway, we figured it out at some point. Yeah, so that wasn't hooked up. So those people who built it didn't quite do it. Either way, fun stuff. Computers are fun. TI-99, nice. First computer was a Commodore VIC-20, Mac, and then we had a Commodore 128. I used to program in BASIC. Nice. The 128 was such an interesting beast, because it did so much, and everybody just used it like a 64, because it did have a 64 mode, and that was mostly what people were using it for, because the 64 was so popular and the developers didn't want to do separate software, so there wasn't a lot of, anyway, fun stuff. Playing CD audio tracks was different than the game sound effects. Yep, exactly, that's why it didn't work. So the game audio, like the Sound Blaster sound, worked fine, but when it was actually a couple games actually would, one was called Microcosm, a really cool game with an amazing soundtrack, and it was supposed to be playing CD audio during the game, and doing the game itself, and it was just no sound. So anyway, couldn't even ask G's, I know, right? Well, I think we already had, no, we didn't even have Clippy yet. A lot of people had the Commodore 64. We never actually owned one. Now I do, but never owned one back in the day. We went straight for the PC side because that's what Dad had. So the Zenith started all that. So anyway, tonight at 9:15. Check that out. I'm going to try and do like a little flyby of the fireworks on my way out of the Epcot Resorts. That's the plan. So try and join me at 9:15 for that. My goal is then to be able to get home in a decent time. One of my resolutions this year is to get more rest. We had Wheel of Fortune on floppy disk on my first computer. Well, you're in luck. We're going to play Wheel of Fortune with Dad and Liam and I on that Zenith computer from a floppy disk. Next pick out a Tandy. Adore my 64. Ooh, a Tandy 4000. Those are rare. Anyway, lots of cool computers. Back in the day, things were simpler. Use the C64 to control animatronic heads. Wow, how fun. Yeah, my favorite ride is the People Mover. That's right, Robert. Sleep is important. Think about moving to Florida next year. What part of Florida do you recommend staying in while being close to the magic? It really depends on kind of what you need. If you're, if you don't need to worry about schools, then, if you don't have kids and don't need to worry about schools, or kids are grown and, that kind of thing. So you're not worried about schools, then that opens things up quite a bit. And then you have to look at budget and like what kind of place are you looking for? How much do you want to spend? All that kind of stuff. But luckily we have actually a real estate service that does that. It's resorttv1homes.com. resorttv1homes.com, brokered by eXp Realty. Go check them out. Yeah, resorttv1homes.com. And click on contact us, and one of our expert realtors, brokered by eXp Realty, will help you find your dream home. But yeah, it really does matter where, kind of what you're looking for. So, well, here we are at Pop. I see a Christmas tree. There's a lot of great neighborhoods on the west side. It depends on how far away you want to be from Disney too. If you want to be close, you need to be on the west side. Winter Garden, Windermere, Four Corners, Claremont, in that area. Let me know if there's any lag. I'll turn on the Wi-Fi if I have to. We also have MickeyTravels.com. If you want to book your next trip right here to Walt Disney World, just check out MickeyTravels.com. Again, that's MickeyTravels.com. CES 2026 has new gadgets and laptops. Is the next big thing. Yeah, for sure. I'm excited to see what they end up coming out with. There's been some cool stuff. Have you guys seen that trifold phone? Samsung has a trifold phone. It's only out in South Korea now, but oh my goodness. So this is what they're doing. Huh. So they've got this little area, which is nice, but like, we got the Beatles playing in the background here, but neato, groovy, cool. And then they just put up all these kind of generic paintings of characters and stuff. Wow. There must be like some rule of architectural design now that it has to be bland. I mean, it's not bland, but like it was so cool, and they had all the old retro stuff, and they just like took it out and like made the check-in area like super bland. I don't know. Is there like a school? Is there like an architectural school of thought that's like everything has to be super bland? Like look at the green there. It's like so. It's like so. It's just green wall. Weird. Hey Josh, hope you're having a great day. Adam's sister just posted that they laid him to rest today in St. Cloud. Oh wow. Well, I definitely hope that helps provide some closure and comfort. I know it won't, too much, but hopefully it provides a little bit of closure, I guess. I don't know. It's just something that you have to do. It doesn't help it anymore, but definitely we still pray for all of Adam's family and close friends. Like, I don't get it. Minimal's in, I guess. It's just so like I could have designed that, and I'm not that good at designing things. I don't know. The tree's nice. Hey, Total Care Tom, how are you? Yeah, no, I definitely have my moments of really being sad and missing Adam for sure too, because it's just such a shock. Santa Claus Record Company. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, for sure, John. It is better. I don't know. I don't know what the thought process was. Just watched Adam Wu earlier from his 40th birthday. He said to live each day and be happy, and that's what I'm doing. Very good. Some designer pitched the idea and some exec liked it. Yeah. And a friend of mine that works at Pop Century said that the shadow boxes were on loan from a museum and they had 20 a year, and that's why they had to get rid of them. Oh, really? Oh, interesting. Okay, well that makes sense. Huh. I would have thought Disney could have created shadow boxes like that. I feel bad for the museum then, because those shadow boxes are sitting in constant sunlight, and a lot of the electronics definitely wore out as the years went on with all the sunlight on them. Yeah, the celebration of life will be at a later date. No, I figured they'd have a private, like a private funeral and burial ceremony for just the family. That is certainly super appropriate to do with just family and very close friends. And yeah, they'll do the celebration of life. I feel like Disney could make them. Hi.
Hi, I'm Katie. Katie Payne, Katie P.
Yeah, nice to meet
In
you.
the chat. It's really nice to meet you. We're here this week. And,
Nice.
like, I saw the live and I was like, he's coming. I gotta go.
Is that, were you the one that asked if I was going to come to Pop?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then all of a sudden, here you are.
Here I am. I know, I just felt led over here, although I was disappointed because the lobby is like all different.
Yeah, this is our first time here, but I've seen, what it was like before. Like, it's neat if you like that mall vibe. You kind of feel like you're in a mall all the time.
Yeah.
Kind of makes me wish we had kids here. It's like we're a place for kids. I'd have brought my husband, but he's about to start class. He's doing his master's online in theology, actually. It's
Nice.
a Greek class tonight. So
Wow, okay.
it's so cool to meet you in person.
You too.
I need you to know that you and Jenna and your families really got me through this last year. I empathize with Jenna a lot. We lost our 17-year-old cat in the spring.
Yeah.
It's our baby. We don't have children. We have pets.
I'm sorry.
And
I get that. Totally get that.
Thank you. And you guys were really empathetic at the time when it happened.
Oh, for sure.
And
Well, we get it. I had a 17-year-old cat that I had to put to sleep as well.
And you lost your dog too.
Lost our dog at 7. Yeah, the cat and then the dog 2 years. The cat and then the dog 2 years later.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, thank you.
It's hard.
It is. Yeah, it's.
And when I found out about Chloe, I'm like,
Yeah.
you guys meant a lot to my husband and I.
Well, thank you.
I was hoping to meet up with Jenna at Magic Kingdom yesterday, but it was crazy. It was like kind of crazy there, and it was just a lot going on. Maybe I'm just a wimp with crowds.
No. I it's we're still coming down on the Christmas rush, but I don't know. I was stuck in meetings all day yesterday, so I didn't really look at Jenna's stream too much. But
Yeah, it was pretty crazy, but we had a great time. We kind of took the casual approach and did 11 hours there yesterday. So I feel like there was something else I really wanted to say to you. It's just so great to meet you.
Oh, for sure.
I'm really glad this worked out.
Yeah.
Are either one of you coming to Epcot tomorrow? Do you think?
no,
No.
I'm not. She might. I don't know.
The race starts tomorrow.
Oh, does yeah? No, she's going to the. She's racing in the 10K, and then she's going to the what do you call it? The expo or something on Wednesday tomorrow.
Okay, that makes. Oh, I remembered the thing. So like watching you guys all year, it really inspired my husband and I to like eat right, walk more, work out more.
That's awesome.
It's like we got this trip, and we've been planning the trip for like 6-9 months now, and it's just inspiring to see how much you guys walk and
Oh, that's awesome.
try and.
Oh, sorry, you're on the stream. Is that okay?
No,
I didn't even mean for it. It's like just kind of drifted over there.
Showing me right
I wasn't until like it just kind of drifted over there. Hi, this is Katie.
Hi, everybody.
I looked over, was like, oh, she's on the stream. Sorry.
I doubt my parents are watching, but hi, anyone. Hello, everybody. It's great to see you. And your gimbal is so cool. I couldn't really picture, like, but it's actually got the movement. I don't know what you call it.
Yeah, it's just a stabilizer. Just
Course correction.
Yeah.
Very cool. I love it.
yeah, I mean, you can just kind of like, I mean, it's not perfect, but you
no
can
wonder
go all over
it's
the
so
place.
smooth. Like, yeah, like you can tell you're walking when you're walking with it, but that's a really neat contraption.
Oh, thanks.
You might ask how much something like that would set you back.
Oh, like this one is like 60 or 70 bucks. It's it's an older one. So, but it's like, I like it just because it has a lot of features some of the newer ones don't. And so I don't know, I bought 2 of them for like 70 bucks each like a couple months ago. They stopped making them. So when those 2 break, I'm done. I have to buy something else. But generally they're between 50 and 100 bucks.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
Well, and I do, like, I video chat a lot of friends that, like, we're in Ontario, Canada. So I've got friends in the States and other parts of the world that, you know, I video chat them. So that'd be cool if I was like going for a walk. I could.
Yeah, you could take them along.
Stable to take them along.
And it will do portrait mode or landscape mode either way.
Right. Now,
Yeah.
are those microphones on each side?
No, they're just windscreens. The microphones are on the phone.
So it's not all like whoosh when it's
Right.
in the wind?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I don't need them most of the time, but it's just a habit I put them on. Especially if you go out on a boat or something, though, you really do need it.
Absolutely, because, you know, like, when you have sensory issues and there's wind and you put somebody's video on and all it is rushing wind, you're like, well, no.
Yeah, you have to either turn it off or turn it down.
Look at that. Well, I won't keep you, but
Yeah.
I just had to come down and meet you. It's awesome to see you.
Nice to meet you, too, and I'm glad that the videos have helped so much. And again, sorry about your cat, for sure.
Yeah, I'm real sorry about, you know, you guys' pets and Chloe and everything like that, but we love you guys, we love your families, you know. I watch you all the time. Could we get a selfie?
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Cool. That's our dog that we have right now.
He's so cute with his little sweater.
Yeah, she's at home with the babysitter right now. Nice. Thank you, John.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
Take care. Have a great night.
You too.
Enjoy.
Enjoy. Tell your husband good luck with the class and the degree.
I will, and he loves listening to your tech nerdy stuff.
Yes.
He does all that too.
I love it.
He's the chief technology officer at his company.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Well,
I wish he could have come with me, but his class is starting any minute
yeah.
now.
No, you're good. Well, if he gets off the class, I have a retro video premiering later he can watch. So.
Yeah, sure. He gets off at 9.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Well, enjoy the rest of your emails. Really glad to hear you're trying to get more rest this year.
Trying.
Self-care.
Yeah, I'm trying.
God bless you, Josh.
Thank you. You too.
So much.
Hey Heather, I hope things get better for you. This game over shirt's kind of fun. Oh, thanks, Jen. I appreciate that. Excited to meet you as well. Yeah, Roaring Tales. I agree. Like, I don't know what they were thinking. Now, Communicore Hall seems to work okay because they keep, they redecorate it for all the different seasons, and it looks pretty nice. I think they still could have done more with it. Don't get me wrong, but the Communicore Hall, at least they decorate it throughout the year. I'm just kind of like in shock at Pop here. It was so cool before. And I mean, I didn't mind the redo in the food court and everything. Obviously it all matches, but like, I don't know. You can just tell that the I'm going to sound like really old here. The younger generation of designers is all about like, how minimalist can we make everything? It just, I don't know. Wonder where they got those ideas from, because it certainly wasn't the way they grew up. Maybe it's the opposite. Everybody has to be the opposite of the way they grew up. So the next generation of designers is going to be more decorative and stuff, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, when you look at this, you have a stark white wall. You have a blue wall. And over here you have just once those wreaths are down, it's just the green wall. So it's just very Spartan. And again, over here, everything looks the same. Like, I'm sure it looks good on a rendering, but anyway. All right, I'm done. Roller skates, that's fun. Less work, I know. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's a rebellion against the way they grew up. I don't get it. I don't understand it. The other thing was, too, but behind the counter, they had a timeline. which was so cool. It was a pride in the Walt Disney World Resort. There was like, even in the whole company, there was like Disneyland and like Disney World, and like when everything opened behind the check-in counter there, and they had different decades and stuff mentioned. So I just thought that was super cool, and again, it was a neat source of pride for the company to show all the things that they had achieved throughout the years. So, and now it's like groovy. I mean, I'm sure they didn't have to return all the timeline stuff. I guess it just didn't fit the new style. All right. Yeah, I miss the shadow boxes too. And I get it. Like, things have to change sometimes. I get it. But, like, man. Theming's coming back. I hope it does. I hope it does. All right, younger people out there who want to design stuff. Like, I'm not saying it has to be over the top gaudy. That's not the thing. Like, we don't want that. But, like, I feel like we should make an effort to decorate things more. So let's work on that. Young people that are getting into careers in design, let's get out of this minimalist blah. I wonder if that ever will, like, and if you look at like every house, like everybody's house needs to be gray or white, and you know, very minimal on the walls and everything. Like, everything's so minimalist. I wonder if we'll ever get out of that, because I mean, you look at I'm sure it's an extreme reaction to several decades of maybe a little bit gaudy, but you look at what do you call it? You know, the 70s and 80s especially the 70s, like some of the design and stuff obviously was really over the top in some ways. And even the 90s, like 80s, 70s, 80s, 90s, everything was pretty over the top, and you know, just stuff everywhere. And even in the 2000s, like, it seems like in the 2010s and 2020s is when it went to minimalism. We'll work on it, but I'm your age. Thanks. I don't mind the Christmas. I think that's fine. It's for a few more days through the those are cool shirts, through the marathon and the races and everything. Anyway, I better get going. But that's some of the 2026 stuff. I redid my house, my floors with gray luxury vinyl about 3 years and regret it so much. Oh, really? I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, I think that's just what they're pushing everybody towards. And, you know, if people like it, that's great. But there's got to be a happy medium between, like, floral print everywhere and, like, wood grain and everything. I'm not saying wood grain's bad. I'm just saying there's got to be a happy medium somewhere. And a little CNC Music Factory going. Enough indeed. All right. Maybe if we complain enough, maybe. I don't know. This is fun. Hey, Pam, I'm going to turn the bit rate down just a little bit. Hopefully we don't have any lag, but we'll see. These are the retro machines. That's where I always gravitate. These are, I think, still reproductions, or at least they've been retrofitted with LCDs, but they look so nice. I always come in here. I don't think anybody minds. Only one with the CRT over here. I got to show that all the time. This was not CRT. This is LCD or LCD, but this is the CRT right here. And you can tell because you see the refresh on the camera. You could see it a minute ago. Plus, it's curved. I get so sad when I think of how McDonald's used to be as a kid versus now. I know. Well, who decided that was a good idea? Like, that's the thing. McDonald's is not supposed to be a fancy, classy evening out. Like, it's supposed to be a fun family restaurant, which the design in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s, early 2000s was very good at showing. It was like, yeah, this is a fun family place to hang out, right? And now it's just like, blah, looks like everything else. Yeah, I read an article the other day. I think McDonald's, a lot of analysts think McDonald's is in trouble because a lot of us that grew up in the 80s, we were kind of hooked on McDonald's because of all the play areas and characters and all that stuff and over the top, Happy Meal, crazy things and whatever. And the kids of today, like a couple generations, they haven't been hooked on it that way. So it's like I don't end up taking Liam, but you know, people in my generation end up taking their kids, but people that are younger are not going to take them. Anyway, I don't know. All right, I'm done complaining. Sorry, old man yells at cloud. But yeah, it's just an interesting time for sure. But hey, hopefully, look, at least there's an arcade, and this is super cool, and it's actually kind of huge. So I got to give Disney huge credit. Let's look for the positive. The positive is this arcade is still here, and it's actually super awesome. And I hope that it makes enough money to keep going, because I can see them trying to find some other use for this space. But I think it's a great use of space. And I don't know what else you'd put in here anyway. More store? I think they've got enough store over there. But this is super cool. And again, it's huge, and I think it looks nice. So, yay arcade. Oh, I forgot to look over here at the pinball machines. I didn't realize until I was starting to kind of look at arcade stuff, thinking about, oh, it'd be cool to add a pinball machine in here too. Oh, just kidding. Pinball machines are expensive. And I get why. I guess there's a lot more like, I think the Star Wars one is like 10 to 15,000, 10 to 12,000 something. It's cool. But, and I'm sure it'll pay off, you know, by Disney, but like they've had it here so long, but like, there's a lot more moving parts, but anyway. Like kids go out of the way to personally keep the arcades in business around property. Yeah. Problem I see is nobody there. I know. One last thing about CES, lots of AI in gaming. Yeah, well, we kind of figured AI is not going anywhere. Okay. Anywho. But yeah, it is concerning that there's not as many people in here. But I've been in there before. Hello. I've been in here before when it was busier, so hopefully it will. Keep an eye on the Stern page. They sell. Oh, okay. That's so fun. All right. So yeah, there are still positive things. The resort itself looks pretty nice. They have not tried to like tone it down or anything. When they start removing the giant architecture, giant bowling pins, and you know characters and stuff, then I think we'll have to write some strongly worded letters. They sell home editions of machines for about 1 to 2K. Interesting. Are they just smaller? Like, how did they cost reduce them? Are they still as good? Steph and Liam got me the coolest thing. They got me a small little Pac-Man pinball machine, which is fun. It's a little tabletop size. Got it at Burlington Coke Factory. Actually, it's pretty fun. What are the plans for Friday with Indiana playing? We're gonna stream. I'm gonna cheer for my Hoosiers the best I can. Bubble garbage machine is wild indeed. Anyway. Not as many frills, lower grade speakers, LCD isn't as nice, but same size playfield. Oh, well, now that's kind of cool. I mean, like, I feel like that's a smart thing, because you know not a lot of consumers can afford to drop 10 or 15 grand on one of those fully tricked out Stern. Yeah, that's who makes them. Stern pinball machines. Don't get me wrong, they're well made, and I can see why they're expensive, but yeah, most people can't afford to drop that, including me. But yeah, you know, you could probably save up for 1 to 2,000. I don't think I have room for one. Indiana has never won a national championship. That's true, and they actually had never won a Rose Bowl until just a few days ago. That was pretty awesome. That was pretty awesome. Antoine Randall, yeah. I was in college when Antoine Randall was the quarterback at IU. That's why it was so funny. One time he was on the Steelers, and one time I was watching him in the Steelers, and they did this kind of weird, I don't remember what they called it, an option play or something, where they did a backward, you know, like a backwards lateral to him, basically. Isn't that what they call it when you throw it behind the line of scrimmage? Like a backwards lateral? Because you can do a lateral pass as long as it's not a forward lateral. And then they had Randall throw a pass, and I think it was a touchdown. And then afterwards, the announcers were like, well, he used to be a quarterback in college, in high school, so he knows how to throw. This is funny. Pinball's my favorite retro gaming. Try virtual pinball. I haven't tried that. I used to play Epic Pinball back in the day. You could do a live stream touring all the Walt Disney World sports bars. That'd be funny. Although, I don't know. There are not as many left anymore. ESPN would have been the place to be. No, I was so proud of IU. Like I said, if you'd told me 20 years ago IU was going to destroy Alabama in the Rose Bowl, I would have laughed. But here we are. Flea Flicker. Okay, cool. Epic Pinball was an older game from the DOS era that was really one of the best, most realistic pinball games in the early 90s. And Mars says Flea Flicker. Okay, cool. It was fun, whatever it was. But so Flea Flicker, but wasn't that what the mechanics of it were that the quarterback throws a backward lateral because it has to be backwards for them to throw it again. You can't throw the ball more than once unless it's a backwards lateral or backwards pass. Which is why you get all these wild kick return plays or wild Hail Mary plays when they're trying to keep the game alive, especially in college where you'll have all these people about to get tossed and they'll throw it, and as long as they throw it backwards, they're good. The stream of you watching the game with Dad would be fun. Yeah, it would be. I don't want to leave Jenna out, but it would be fun. I was watching one of Adam's old videos. He showed the Liberty Bell, and you were on it with your gimbal. Oh, really? That's funny. It's so crazy to see Josh on a video from Adam. How fun. Randall's been doing wonders for the Bears wide receivers this year. First time staying here, saving thousands for exact same vacation makes me come sooner. Nice. Yes, Cardboard Box, they use mod files for Epic Pinball. Backwards pass or a handoff without going past the line of scrimmage. Yes, yeah. So they can do handoffs too, but as long as there's no forward progress on it. That's what it is. Pinball FX3 is a great simulator with fun, nostalgic tables. Nice. Sounds fun. My mother-in-law's a fellow Hoosier and will be at the Peach Bowl this weekend. That's so cool. See, my IU season tickets would have come in handy this year. I only had them for 2 years. Wait. I didn't. I'm just kidding. I never had IU season tickets. I was in the band, so I would have just gone anyway. But I could have, as a student, I could have bought season tickets because they had student section, and then I'm sure all the students want to go to the game. I wonder what the procedure is for making it fair. Hey Tracy, Mom and Dad are doing great. Yeah, Mod Tracker. They were 4-channel audio files. Popularized by the Commodore Amiga. The Amiga was the first one to have a mod tracker. Digital sample files, and then they would tell the tracker what notes to play with those same files. But yeah, that's right, Cardboard Box. Ticket holders must be excited, for sure. Okay. Hey, Tracy. Alright, we don't have a ton of time, so probably won't have time for exhaustive tours of these resorts, but let's just head over to Art for a few minutes and then we'll head back. Be cool to see if there's a tree in the lobby here. I would assume there is. If there is, it pops. And don't forget to bop the like. That helps the stream quite a bit if you bop the like when you come in. Also, check out all of our awesome sponsors, MickeyTravels.com. Again, that's MickeyTravels.com. Go check it out. MickeyTravels.com. And MickeyBlog.com for the latest Disney news. MickeyTravels.com and MickeyBlog.com. Again, Mickey Travels and MickeyBlog.com. AOA has my favorite snack, the lemon meringue croissant. Nice. That does sound good. But yeah, go check out MickeyTravels.com. Also, I did resorttv1homes.com, but check us out as well. Broker by eXp Realty. And let's see, what else? We have David's DVC Rentals, dvcrequest.com/TV. David's DVC Rentals, again, dvcrequest.com/TV. Whoa. If you want to rent a DVC room for a fraction of the cost, David's DVC Rentals is your go-to. They're amazing. Again, that's dvcrequest.com/TV. Just booked with Mickey Travels, Boiler Mom says. Nice. I take it you're either from Indiana or have a child that is going to Purdue. Boiler Mom. Boiler up. All that. My dad used to work for Purdue, so I have a fondness for Purdue too, even though I went to IU and we were technically rivals. Funny thing about playing Planet Coaster, my Skyliner kept breaking down. I fixed it a couple minutes later, it breaks down, so I built a monorail. Nice. I never played that game before. Though I like how the plant life changes in this area, like water plants in the water area. Yeah, they do a good job with that. And then over here in the savannah, it's more like kind of grasslands plants over here. Not jungle, but it's more like grasslands for the Lion King over here. And you had desert plants for cars. You still have a VPN? Yes, I do still have a VPN as a sponsor. I went there and so did he. We live in Fishers. Oh, nice. Fishers. That's cool. We know that area really well. My wife is from Indianapolis area, so we go up there, or we used to go up there quite a bit. And yeah, I know Fishers pretty well. I have some friends up there as well in that same exact area in Fishers. Some very good friends. So, all right. But anyway, welcome to Art of Animation. Costco sells pinball machines. They had Jurassic Park recently. Nice. Yeah, we probably have to have a little bigger house for that. The arcade machine is kind of overwhelming the room at this point. And I'm going to do a video on it next. I was kind of waiting. The arcade machine company said they wanted to do a sponsored video about it, but they kind of stopped communicating. So I'm just going to do a video about it anyway because I'm tired of waiting. But I get it. Like, you know, they got other stuff to do. It's fine. Deer Creek, yes. It's still Verizon Wireless. Watching from Avon, nice. Yep, I know Avon quite well. Steph lived in Speedway while she was, when we first got out of college. And she's from Plainfield, so I know Avon quite well. Of course, as a band person, Avon is like one of the best bands in the country. When I was in high school, Avon's band was not great, and then they got some new directors and really turned it around. The Harloffs and all those guys really turned it around. So, this lobby is nicer. Can't wait till they rip all these paintings off and just put a solid color here, huh? Sorry. I love how the wreaths go with the color gradients here. That's nice. Yes, Art's a much better lobby. And they've got little drawings in these too. How fun. Yeah. And this one's already probably more modern than Pop was because it was built last. It was built in, what, 2015, 16, around there. So it hasn't been around as much. You're from Plainfield. That's cool. So yeah, this is Art of Animation. Sorry, I'm so cynical. Can't wait till they tear all this down and put a solid color on it. Good job, designers. Oh, they got a menorah over here for our Jewish friends who celebrate Hanukkah. Decorated by the Boringtons. Yeah, no, this one looks nice. This one looks nice, and I love how everything, the colors are matching around this area. That's fun. Pop was redone in 2025. Yeah, I know, but when this was done in 2016, I think they still hadn't decided to blend everything yet. Totally concur. AOA is my preference. The design's not as flat as Pop. Yeah, and it could have been they had to redo it and they just like didn't give them very much money. Hello.
Hi, I was going to say a quick one. I watch you all the time. Every live stream Friday nights, Tuesdays, watch you from Ontario, Canada.
Thank you.
Just appreciate what you do.
Of course. What's your name?
Done.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Well, enjoy the rest of your trip.
I will. Thank you.
Thank you for saying hi. Yeah, it's yeah. So I mean, we could give the Imagineers the benefit of the doubt, maybe they just didn't give them very much to work with, and they had to redo it because of the shadow boxes. Who knows? Maybe that was it. But man. Another Indiana person from Terre Haute. Go Trees. Nice. Yep, I went to Indiana State. I know all about the trees. All right, I got to take a real quick restroom break, and then we will continue our little tour, as they say. I don't really have a BRB for Art of Animation, sorry. All right, we'll be right back. This is always how Art of Animation's been. This is pretty much the lobby. I mean, they might have changed some of the seating areas and stuff, but this is pretty much how it's always been. So, all right, I'll be right back. All right, there we go. Welcome back, everybody. I just love this tree. All right, let's go in the shop real quick. Yes, I know I should add more BRBs for the resorts. I just haven't had time. I'm not sure what music I would use for this one either that wasn't copyrighted. But eventually, we'll get there. Not at the top of the priority list, though. Back in front. How can we be back in front at the same time? Side. Left side. Put your right foot in. Put your right foot out. Wait, are we doing the hokey pokey? Yeah. That's what it is. Would you be able to check if there's any Skyliner merch in the store? Yeah, there was actually at Pop, and I don't think I showed it very well. Sorry. I'll look around here, though. I'm sure there's something. I've got my Skyliner shirt on here. Let me fix my gimbal here real quick, and I'll show you. There we go. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Hit. Try again. There we go. Got my Skyliner shirt. So, that's a fun one. But, anyway. All right. Let's see what all the other Skyliner stuff they have. Oh, this gimbal is not cooperating. Probably user error. Okay. Oh, here we go. Maybe? No. Although they do have some specific Art of Animation merch. That sign is so fun. I don't see the Skyliner stuff, though. Maybe not here. I don't know. They did have it at Pop, though. Fun to see all the trains and games and stuff. They got trams. They've got Runaway Railway, which that one's really fun. Dad's got that one, and then they've got the monorail, cruise ship, like all kinds of fun stuff. Hello, Age of Retro. How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, I do not see any Skyliner merch right now. Must not be anything here. They do have People Mover. I love that they still have these. I probably should buy another one at some point because you can actually hook them together. I could have a little train of People Movers on my desk. Everybody needs that. Alright, so unless I'm not seeing it, it's just not here at this one. But let's keep going to the next resort. Maybe we'll see it there. Alright, so again, welcome back to Art of Animation. And this is the same arcade, or similar, sorry, not the same. A very similar arcade as the buildings are laid out. Oh, sorry, I didn't show the puzzles, I'm sorry. How much longer would the Christmas decorations be up? Through the weekend. Used to work in the parking lot and had a model train on my desk. Nice. Yeah, so anyway, this one is very nice too. They've got lots of pinball machines and lots of great games to play as well. So, all right, somebody said they wanted to see the puzzles. Here, let's see if we can go in real quick and see the puzzles. Give me just a second. All right, here we go. We'll be back. Yeah, they may be sold out. Yeah, I guess so. They had a whole area of Skyliner stuff at the other place. Hold on just a second. I'm having a little issue with the gimbal. Where's puzzles? Oh, over here. They only have a few over here. At Epcot tonight. Sorry to have missed you. We'll catch you next time. Yeah, sorry. I know it's usually a pretty good guess that I'll be at Epcot. That's cool. Monopoly on a Tuesday. Sorry, I just decided to do something different tonight. Thoughts on retro paint going to the castle? I think it's cool. I'm excited. Oh, you're welcome, Miss Luz. Yeah, so I think that's cool. I mean, I know some people like it this way. With the pink, I think the pink is great for pictures, but they're going to make it bright, so it'll be fine. Dominican Marine, oh, you don't get an arcade like that? Yeah, it's at different resorts. It doesn't necessarily depend on the tier of resort. It's just like when it was built and what they had room for, or what they created room for. Port Orleans does have Port Orleans Riverside has the Medicine Show arcade, which is nice. I don't know. I don't think it's that big, but yeah, just each resort just has different size ones. Yeah, Art of Animation is nice. I would totally buy the Stitch puzzle. It's a nice puzzle. All right. Let's see where we're headed here. Hey, Karen. Happy New Year. Yeah, Art of Animation is very fun. Here, I'll take you into my favorite part over here. That sign that they had in there, I didn't show it very well because there were people looking at it, but this sign over here, which you can see in the car section of the Cozy Cone Motel. Can't believe they got rid of the arcade at Polynesian. Oh yeah, that's right. Where was the arcade at Polynesian? There's room for it in Tangaroa Terrace there. They just mostly use that for, like, I think cast member stuff. Big Tin, who's your daddy? That's right. We used to say all the time, who's your daddy? Contemporary Arcade is nice. It really is, especially for such a big deluxe resort. Apparently, everybody tells me, I don't remember, it used to be, the Fiesta Fun Center used to be in the place where Steakhouse 71 is now. I don't remember there being an arcade at Polynesian. I'm sure there was, I just don't remember going into it. So yeah, the cars area here is super fun. Especially at night when they get all the neon going. But I love when they have little miniature versions of stuff that is in the parks and resorts. And I think that Cozy Cone sign is really cool. I will say this, and again, I know I've been down on Disney with the Pop Century thing, but I will say they've really upped the merch game in the last couple months, and it's really been great. You're a trooper. The first week back at school after winter break is tough. Yeah, it's better than it used to be at my school, but better at my school than it used to be at other places. But yes, it can be tough for sure. Arcades were so much cooler before cell phones. Yeah, I think they're still cool, though. I mean, yes, people enjoyed them more back then, maybe. I don't know. I like it. I like it a lot. I think there's still benefit and appeal to playing these older machines, because they're larger than life, an experience you can't really get on a cell phone. Yeah, you can get the same type of graphics, mostly, but you can't get the immersion and the using a pedal and rocking a bike back and forth and all that stuff. I want to go to Steakhouse 71, but there are no windows and we'd rather be out seeing sights. Yeah, no worries. I get that. The California Grill, of course, is the best for view, but yeah, so this sign is actually in there. I don't think it rotates, but it's pretty cool. It was big and fun, Janice Disney said. That was where the arcade was. Nice. Yeah, such a neat sign. Not the brightest anymore, but it's still fun. Refrigerated air. Vacancy. I wonder if the no vacancy sign ever can light up. Yeah, it is turning tonight. They had trouble with it turning in the past, and sometimes it will and won't turn. We better get going. But it is pretty cool at night, that's for sure. Not the brightest sign in the bunch. Yeah, this does remind you of California Adventure for sure. There's a lot of neat areas in there. Long ago, before the destruction, my family and I would always make it a point to spend a day at the gigantic Contemporary Arcade. It was the highlight of the trip for me. I saved every quarter for it. Wow, that's awesome. Where's the color TV sign? Around somewhere. Yeah, I didn't see it. I think that's on the, I think that's on the Office, maybe? I think it's over here. Let's see. Now I'm curious. I think there's a color TV sign on the Office, maybe. Let me see. But yeah, we gotta go back now. So, the other thing I saw that's been kind of exciting is the idea that Disney's going to use hand-drawn animation for some of their next feature films. So that'd be pretty cool to see hand-drawn animation come back. I don't see color TV here, but I believe maybe over here. Let's see. No. Don't see a color TV. I think that may be at like Pop Century or something, or used to be there, but yeah. No, they don't have it. Okay. No worries, Robert. I was just curious too. Yeah, hand-drawn animation is awesome. It'll be super cool to see if they get that done again. All right, let's head out. As always, don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Enjoy the stream. Wondering.
Yeah.
Wondering if they. I wonder how many. I did Davis DVC rentals, right? DVCrequest.com/TV. I need to talk about Behind the Ride on Amazon. If you want to find out more about how Disney was created, Disney World, and all the stories behind all the awesome rides and attractions, definitely check out Behind the Ride on Amazon. You can just search for it. Go to Amazon and search for Behind the Ride, or Disney Demystified, which now has an audiobook you can listen to. And definitely go check both of those out. Disney Demystified and Behind the Ride on Amazon. We also have Dream Table. If you want to find some of the hardest to find reservations, you want to get some of the hardest to find reservations. I gotta think of a better way to say that. Anywhere in Walt Disney World, Disney Cruise, or even some of the other Disney parks, definitely check out Dream Table. It's an app on the App Store. Very reasonably priced membership, and it will just keep searching for you and notify you when it finds the reservation that you are searching for. So go check it out. It's at dreamtable.co is their website, or you can just search for it on the App Store. Dreamtable on the App Store. Go check them out. It's only on iOS for now, so sorry. Not on Google Play yet for Android, but if you have an iOS device, you can go check it out at Dreamtable on the App Store. Pretty cool. Mr. Ray. Mr. Master, I don't know what you're talking about, but it sounds interesting. There's Squirt. He's so fun. Good old Squirt.
Uh-oh. Are you lost, baby? Hey! Hey, did you go this way? Right here. Yes, baby, over here. Look, Mommy, right there.
Had a lost kid there. They found him. He ran off quick. And he was going the wrong, I could tell he was going the wrong way too. I was gonna see if I could encourage him back the right direction, but he was scared to death of everybody else. Understand. Yep, it takes a village. That's right. I love it. The other mom was like, "Hey, you got a runner over here." That's really what it needs. Because that was a great call by that mom. Because I'm sure, you think, okay, surely mom is not that far away, or mom or dad are not that far away. So, only takes a big loud adult voice to be like, "Hey, everybody, look around. Do you have all your kids?" No, all right, we got one over here. Yeah, you really got to keep your eyes on them, especially around water like this. All right. Hello. Thank you. You too. Oh, I'm really excited for the game on Friday. I cannot wait. Sure. Love it. Yeah, just one. Thank you.
For your safety, please remain seated, supervise children, and refrain from smoking in the cabins. Thank you. Para su seguridad.
My family has a funny story about losing our sister at Pirate's gift shop, returned by a cast member with a roll of stickers. Roll of Mickey stickers. Love your channel. Thanks for streaming. Do you know if buses run from any resort to ESB and Wild World of Sports? I don't think so. That's a great question. I don't actually. During the races, they do, but I don't think regularly they do. I think you'd have to take either a minivan or other type of transportation, like a minivan Disney's service with Lyft.
Welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Disney's Pop Century Resort and Disney's Art of Animation Resort. We are on our way to Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort with connecting flights to Disney's Hollywood Studios and Epcot International Gateway. We are now gliding over Hourglass Lake. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the most magical flight on Earth.
Look, parking lot. Isn't that nice? I wonder if I go infinity focus, if that helps. Yeah, it does actually. No, I'm gonna stream, even though I use play on Friday. We'll just have to keep an eye on it.
In just a few moments, we will be arriving at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. All passengers must disembark or transfer at this station. We hope you enjoyed your journey, and thank you for flying the Disney Skyliner.
Yes, they used to have the Neverland Kids Club or something. I don't know, at Polynesian where you could drop your kids off. Yes, for sure. Yeah, each resort used to have even like babysitting and childcare services if mom and dad wanted to go have a nice dinner out or something like that. This glass is just relentless. It will reflect everything, including the the red dot on my phone.
Please remain seated until the doors automatically open. When exiting the cabin, please supervise children, collect your belongings, and watch your step. Thank you for flying with us.
Por favor, permanezcan sentados hasta que las puertas se abran automáticamente. Al salir de la cabina, por favor, cuide a sus pequeñitos, regula sus pertenencias y observe sus pasos. Gracias por volar con nosotros.
Thank you. Frito Joe says, I played football for Indiana in 1973-74. Lee Corso was the coach back then. How fun. That's awesome. That was a pretty good era for football then, too. I mean, not quite like this, but it was pretty awesome. And how cool that you played for them. How cool. I got to decide where to go. I wouldn't mind going over to Beach Club and seeing if they still have the carousel there. We may I guess we could walk through Caribbean Beach first. I'm trying to think. Or I could just go here. Let's do something different. Why not? We always go straight to Caribbean Beach and then so on and so forth. Let's go straight over.
For your safety, please remain seated, supervise children, and refrain from smoking in the cabins.
Polly did have an arcade. My siblings and I went. It was themed to Peter Pan. That's cool. I wonder when they took that out.
We will resume your journey
Hello.
as soon as possible.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience. We will be taking flight momentarily. For your safety, please stand clear of all cabins. Thank you.
For your safety, please remain seated, supervise children, and refrain from smoking in the cabins.
Here we are. Oh, the Cubs Den. I don't remember that. We got every single Skyliner. We're gonna have a wrap. I should ask for one without. Oh well. Thank you for the stream. Tranquil Tuesdays get us through the school year to Iowa teachers. Nice. Oh, that's a great view of, not that you can see it very well, but that's a great view of Spaceship Earth.
Welcome aboard, Islanders. You are on the Disney Skyliner at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. We're flying to Disney's Riviera Resort with continuing flights to Epcot.
Oh, there's the Epcot
Hold
symbol.
on to your straw hats. We are about to enter the
fun.
heart of the Caribbean.
Yep, I'm still teaching. Not much to see here because of the crazy the wrap. Hey Jeff, how are you? Hello Bitritz, X and Finley. I saw Josh when he was at Pop Century. Nice. Reflections of Josh. Yeah, there's not much we can do about it. I guess I should have said on the other side, but even then you wouldn't be able to see anything. The wraps do make it not bland, that is true. You just need to learn to ask for ones without. It's not too bad during the day, it's just really hard to see anything at night.
We are now sailing over Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort, home to a collection of tropical villages inspired by the colorful architecture and lifestyle of the Caribbean islands.
Oh, no worries, Robert. I know. It's not a good thing for me a lot of times. I'm just like, oh, I don't need to stare at myself.
In just a minute, we will be arriving at Disney's Riviera Resort, a Disney vacation club that celebrates the relaxing seaports and romantic vistas of Europe's Mediterranean coast. Ciao, bonjour, and bienvenue. Hello, and welcome to Disney's Riviera Resort. If you are traveling to Epcot, please remain on board. Please remain seated until the doors automatically open. When exiting the cabin, please
Do the wraps help with heat?
collect
Maybe a little.
and watch your step.
Really, the ventilation is pretty good, even in the summer. Yeah, I've seen Pirates of the Caribbean films. Yeah. How are you?
Follow you on Instagram. On all the sites.
Oh, nice. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Have a great night.
You too.
How we going, friend? Epcot with you? Yeah, I'm gonna stay on board.
No, they're saying there's no date for Big Thunder. They're saying spring.
For your safety, please remain seated. Supervised children and refrain from smoking in cabins. Thank you.
Here, while we're going slow, I'll scoot over here. And Mr. Master, you're saying we met at Caribbean Beach? Yeah. I kind of remember. It feels much later than it is. I'm always so sleepy at 6 to 7 p.m. since the time change. I know. I haven't stayed at Riviera either. Or wait, maybe once I did. I think once I did. Sorry. It was just for one night. Oh, good. Yeah, Bitrits. I think that's what I've heard is spring for Big Thunder and for Buzz Lightyear. They haven't given any exact dates yet, as far as I know. So, have any of you techies like me been keeping up with the CES? Right now, it's a lot of AI stuff. NVIDIA's presentation is all AI. Look at this. Look at these giant processors we're going to make that are going to be in a data center that'll take a lot of room and power. Anyway, is there anything exciting for actual consumers? Hey, Spider-Man.
Welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Disney's Riviera Resort. If you're just joining us, we are on our way to Epcot. Ladies and gentlemen,
Here's Epcot
we
over there.
invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the most magical flight on Earth.
Just announced Jesse Roundup. Nice. AI navigation, I know. I'm not super excited about any of that. Lego tech bricks, nice. My uncle's a bigwig in charge of CES. That's awesome. I'm one of the people rooting for the AI bubble to pop because I'm just like tired of hearing about it.
We are now traveling along Buena Vista Drive. This roadway and the city of Lake Buena Vista were established in 1969 when Walt Disney World Resort was first being developed. They are both named after Buena Vista Street in Burbank, California, where the Walt Disney Company headquarters are still located today.
I want to go to the Walt Disney Studios someday. That'd be awesome. How long does it take you to drive to the parks from home? Between 15 and 25 minutes, depending on where I'm going and how bad the traffic is. All I want to know is when RAM coming down in price. I'm overdue for an upgrade. Yeah, my computer I built in 2019, and I'm just luckily I got 32 gigs of RAM, so I'm just going to hold on to it for now. Yeah, navigation sounds like when Apple Maps got announced. I know I still don't use Apple Maps.
are on our way to Epcot International Gateway. When we arrive, remember to use your My Disney Experience mobile app to review your worldly itinerary for the day.
Hi, Kathleen. You're late because you missed your train stop. Oh no. Great start into the new year. My grandson John had his central line surgically removed after 7 or 8 months this morning. Celebration time. Give him a shout out. Yeah, shout out to John. That's so cool. That's very cool. My division was just purchased by another software company, and it's a full court press using AI. Oh
Ladies
man.
and gentlemen, in just a few moments, we will be taking a scenic spin around the Skyliner turn station. Please remain seated. This station was designed for turning only.
Treated myself to an iPhone Air for Christmas. Big mistake. Yeah, they look cool, but I think the drawbacks were too much for me. Not having as good a camera as just having one main camera, and then less battery life and everything. I don't know. The funny thing about the iPhone Air is that, like, they say, oh, we got this battery attachment you can put on it, and you can put a case on it and all this stuff, and it's like, well, then it ends up just the same size as the regular iPhone. So you might as well just get an iPhone Pro of some kind and get all 3 cameras and get the bigger battery and be done with it. But yeah, I get why they made it, but it's one of those things. One of my favorite streams tonight. This is the definition of tranquil. Thanks, Joe. I get why it would be tempting, though. They look super cool. Off we go. Sorry, I can't see very well. Let me maybe turn on infinity focus. That might help a little bit.
Coming into view is Disney's Boardwalk Inn and Disney's Boardwalk Villas. From elegant dining and magical lounges to lively entertainment just off the shores of Crescent Lake, this charming seaside resort relives the golden era of Atlantic beach towns and turn-of-the-century amusement parks.
This is my people mover. I love it. Main issue is one speaker and losing stereo while watching a landscape. Oh yeah. I guess I don't notice it enough. Like, I obviously watch stuff in landscape sometimes, but yeah, I guess that could be an issue for sure. I actually really like the folding phones. Like I said earlier, the trifold from Samsung. Like, I think it's like, they don't even have a price for it in US dollars, but I think the equivalent from the North Korean pricing is like basically $25 or $2,600, which is insane for a phone. But that trifold thing is super cool. All the folding phones are cool. Like, I don't know. I think that would be something I'd love to have, but I don't want to get out of Apple ecosystem right now. It's got too much stuff in it.
If you are planning to visit World Showcase today, now might be a good time to practice your holas, ni haos, and konnichiwas. When you arrive at each nation's pavilion, cultural hosts will be waiting to greet you in their native language, helping make your visit to Epcot a truly international exchange.
As far as any Skyliner expansion, no, they haven't talked about it. I mean, they definitely could, but they haven't really, said anything. So whatever they are going to do with it, they're keeping it under wraps for now. I think they're seeing how this one works, but I think it works really well, so I would love to see Skyliner expanded out to different places.
We are now arriving at Epcot. To all who come to this place of joy, hope, and friendship, welcome. Please remain seated until the doors automatically open. When exiting the cabin, please supervise children, collect your belongings, and watch your step.
All right.
Thank you for flying with us. Por favor, permanezcan sentados hasta
They need to update Star Wars area. So disappointed before the holidays. Oh, what part of it do you want to see them update? I mean, yeah, they could add some things to it, but I like Galaxy's Edge for the most part. I think there could still be more to it, but it's still a pretty cool little area. They used to have stormtroopers everywhere. Yeah, it depends on when you go, I guess, because it was, there were stormtroopers there when we were there not too long ago. So I guess it just depends. I think it's annoying that Caribbean Beach, which is a moderate resort, gets Skyliner access to Hollywood Studios, but Animal Kingdom Lodge, which is premium, requires busing. No, that's a great point. I think that would be the most logical expansion. Not really an expansion, but it has to have its own system, to have a Skyliner from Animal Kingdom Lodge to Animal Kingdom. Yeah, I always thought that was so weird. Like, you're at Animal Kingdom Lodge, but you get a bus just like everybody else. Like, there's no other way to get there. I get that they can't put a walking path that's way too far, just the logistics of it all. Trying to put the Savannah in and all that. Like, I get it. But yeah, and can you imagine if the Skyliner was through the Savannah? That'd be awesome. I think that would be super cool. Yeah, they need to do that. I think the reason they did this one first is because it was actually, connecting Hollywood Studios and Epcot was the goal, honestly, because they wanted they're close enough. They wanted more than just the boat connection between them. And then, the resorts kind of in the middle just got lucky. But so yeah, I think that's why it's more of a logistical thing, more than like which style of resort it is. But yeah, I agree with you. Good night, Gray Rose. If they expand the Skyliner, they'll need a backup plan to expedite brush service when it goes down. Yeah, and I think they have that. They have that here and all these other resorts. They have bus service when the Skyliners go down. So, I mean, from here to Epcot, obviously, from like Beach Club and Boardwalk to Epcot, obviously you just walk anyway. But like, yeah, they always have bus service even when the monorail goes down, which isn't often, but they have bus service going around. And when the Epcot monorail was down for so long, they used to have a bus going between them. Did the Stormtroopers ever attend races? They could say move along. That'd be fun. We went to Galaxy's Edge in October and spent pretty much the entire day there. We loved it. That's nice. Only reason I don't stay there, I love the resort, but it's all buses. Yeah. I would like to see a push notification from Disney to resort guests when the Skyliner goes down. That's a great idea. I think that's very doable. John's able to go home next week after staying in Seattle for post-op recovery. Oh, that's awesome, Cindy. Very cool. TTA People Mover from Animal Kingdom to Hollywood Studios would be amazing. Yeah, I think People Mover would be a lot more expensive to build than Skyliner, but would be cool. I don't understand why Epcot Hollywood Studios is not directly connected. It's such a long route currently when it's such a straight shot across the trees. I think the biggest reason, let's come up here and check this out real quick. I think the biggest reason was just efficiency of going between the resorts and not building like one line. I think they wanted to include everything with Caribbean Beach and all that stuff without building extra lines. So I think it's just really a cost savings thing to incorporate everything into multiple routes. They have so many plans just mapped out. They probably do. Hate the Skyliner and hope they don't expand it. Well, I don't think that's good because, I mean, a lot of people do like it. Honestly, nothing wrong with it. It's pretty nice. I like it. I don't know. I think it's, it's accessible. I know some people are afraid of heights and stuff, but I don't know. To me, that would also kind of apply to the monorail. I know it's more solid, but it's still up in the air. I don't know. I've never really had, other than when it's super windy, I've never really had too much issue on the Skyliner. But I know they're not going to build the monorail track, so it's kind of like the option is either Skyliner or nothing. Because the monorail, what'd they say? It was like $100 million a mile or something, like something crazy amount of money that they're just not going to be able to do. Top sit-down food recommendation for Disneyland? I don't know. Maybe other people in the chat can tell you. I don't usually eat sit-down at Disneyland. Hey, Tennessee Bear, we just booked a large house in Davenport for next Christmas as we're taking all the grown kids and grandkids. Nice.
Yep, we're going to be there in 5 minutes.
It's a game changer staying at Pop Century. Yeah, it is. And I think just location was the reason it ended up where it was. And I think the main reason why it doesn't just go directly there, even though it would be more of a straight shot, is, it would need to go basically here and just straight across, right? I think also it would have been, they could have gone across the trees, I guess, because they wouldn't have wanted to go, through here and kind of kill the sight lines here a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. It's a thing.
Hey, Josh.
Hi. I would have liked to have seen it go straight, though. I got stuck on the Skyliner for 45 minutes on one of my trips and hated it. Oh, wow. It's so funny. That's not funny at all. It's interesting, I guess. I don't want to say it's funny. It's interesting. I've never been stuck that long before, but I guess I've just been lucky. I ride it a decent amount. But 45 minutes, yeah, that's a long time. That's a long time. I know there was one time when they had the accident on the Skyliner when it, just a couple months after it first opened. I think they had like a 2 or 3 hour, and they gave all those people like 5-day park hoppers or something, or they gave them like a choice and a gift card, and they gave them all kinds of stuff. Like, did they give you guys anything for your trouble for being stuck that long? Even like lightning lanes or something? I actually got stuck on a monorail for 45 minutes one time. We were at the Grand Floridian station, but I was on the express line, so we couldn't get off. And so they opened the doors. We were at a station where, you wouldn't have fallen out or anything. But like they said, you can't get out. We're just opening the doors for airflow. The monorails get really hot when they're not moving too. So we were stuck for like 45 minutes because they said one of the monorails just broke down and they had to get the tractor to tow it. So yeah. 30 to 50 million a mile, still a lot. And that was my reminder to always use the bathroom before I get on the monorail or Skyliner. You always want to make sure you don't have to use the restroom when you get on transportation like that, because you never know. But yeah, the longest I've ever been stuck on anything was the monorail for about 45 minutes. You got a gift card and an apology. Well, that's good. Yeah, sorry to hear you if you're diabetic. Hopefully, glad you didn't have an emergency. Hopefully you had supplies and stuff with you and things, but I know sometimes that's not possible. Yeah, if you'd had, now there are phones and contact information in there, so I guess that hopefully if somebody had a medical emergency, they could get to them. But yeah, I don't know. Not sure about that. Glad they at least gave you a gift card. I didn't get a gift card for being stuck on the monorail for 45 minutes. That was a long time ago. Yes, they need to be able to access each unit if systems fail. That is true. It takes a lot longer to evac, for sure. What was the... Yeah, they should offer the buses, too. I do agree with that. I thought they did. Do they not? Do they not offer any buses to those resorts? I guess they save money that way, but yeah. Maybe that's why it's not over the Savannah. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. What are we watching over here? Yeah, Oh, it's Ariel. It's like, that sounds familiar. Little Mermaid. That was one of the most fun scenes to play, the storm scene. When we did Little Mermaid as a musical, it was the only musical I've ever directed. I did Sound of Music, I guess, partially, but they did the full score for Little Mermaid, and the storm scene is epic in the musical version, especially. Yep, Bitrit's got it. The Skyliner Resorts don't have bus to HS or Epcot unless the Skyliner's down. That's too bad. Yeah, they should have buses for sure. That would be a good option for people. Maybe even if the buses like weren't running as frequently or something. I mean, because they probably wouldn't be as busy. So I get it. Like, I see both sides of that one. Oh, it looks like the carousel's down. It makes sense, but it looks like it is gone. Wonder when they took it down. Must have just been within the last few days. No, Thunder Mountain's just being refurbished. They're not including it with anything. They're not doing cars with it or anything like that. If Skyliner's too busy, they sometimes have buses at AOA they offer to NK and AK, but it's not as good a traffic flow at night with massive lines. Yeah, that could be hard. They do have Christmas music on. Yeah, I'm not sure Gulf South. I'm not really sure what options people have. I didn't honestly know that they didn't have buses, but I don't know. I get what they were trying to do, though. Like, we can't completely just poo-poo it and say that it's not good because, it's a lot more efficient than buses, I think, in a lot of ways where you're not waiting as long usually. But I don't know. Only other option is to drive or take buses from other parks or resorts or hotels. Yeah, I mean, that's the roundabout way, is that you could take a bus to another park and then take a bus from there, but that's kind of roundabout. Or from Disney. Well, you can't take Disney Springs buses to parks. Yeah, so I don't know. The one thing I was thinking, too, is the Skyliner does actually have... I was looking at a map one time. I think we were looking at it on the stream one time. There's kind of a straight shot between Caribbean Beach and Coronado Springs, somebody was saying. So that would be kind of a cool route, too, and then to get it over to the Animal Kingdom area. The minivans, too, but those aren't free, so I get that that's not quite the same option. That if you are afraid of heights and not able to ride it. Similar with, but again, I know that it's a different sensation riding the monorail than it is on the Skyliner, so I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. Luckily, I don't have to figure it out. I love the shirt. Ooh, they're doing Christmas Time is Here. Nothing on the back. That's nice. Have you been called your secret identity name in Starbucks? Not for a while. Jish, and then Ralph. These ornaments are so nice. Rebecca doesn't like the monorail either. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't think there's a lot of other transportation options besides buses. Yeah. I guess.
Oh, she was talking to me. It's just, I don't know. What is that? It's pretty. So we used up all the bubble gum.
Well, we don't have any refunds over here, but y'all head to the market at all?
We're going to...
Yeah. Check out this one when you first get in.
Right, so we're at...
Right?
I didn't realize how easy it was to get the Beach Club from the Skyliner. Yeah, it's very close. Very close. Sorry about a little lag there. Hopefully I can I'll keep the bit rate down a little bit, and hopefully it'll be okay without Wi-Fi. I love these old school Fantasia cups. They have a very nice large selection of gummies over here. Very tempting, but they're all really expensive. They're like $7 or $8 each. Christmas time is here. One of my songs, man. Oftentimes an ancient rise. Does it count if I sing along? These are fun. Mouse wares. They've drawn a map connecting all the resorts and parks. Yes, it would be easy connection between Turn Station and Coronado. Wow, nice. Then over to AK. Yeah, they could totally do it. But again, that would be like huge investment. Maybe someday. You gotta kind of like do a little major 7 arpeggio on that. I don't think I quite did the major 7, but I tried. All right. I love the like Hurricane Hannah's bar hat, by the way. Why did the states put tax on after purchase? Sales tax? We do that all over. That's how we stay afloat. Florida doesn't have state income tax. We have sales tax. Room tax, resort tax is pretty high. That's how we get by. They are definitely still playing Christmas music, yes. They've still got the Christmas tree up. I'm just interested that they did take down the gingerbread carousel. Feliz Navidad. Yeah, I feel like sales tax is fine. I actually prefer that to the nice not having the state income tax for sure. Again, we're not getting into politics, so everybody has their opinion, but yeah, I think it works pretty well. And since we're such a tourism-based economy, it makes a lot of sense. What a fun little Feliz Navidad arrangement. Let's see if the train's up over in the yacht club over here. Don't forget to hit the like. We're almost at 1,000 likes. They still have these decorations here. Micro tax. You got your own tax now? Well, gingerbread goes bad. I think they spray it with something like coating to keep it lasting longer. But yeah, maybe there is something to that. I don't know. $6.5, not 7 something. Okay, is that the sales tax? I have no idea. I just pay it when I buy stuff. Hey Josh, great to see you again tonight. Happy Tranquil Tuesday. Thank you. Oh, there's the 1,000 likes. Thanks everybody. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. Martha's Vineyard, that's one of the sports lounges, I guess. Kind of. Got basketball going on. I forgot basketball was not already, but was still going on. Of course, after football, then we got March Madness. Of course, the massive pool here. That was nice. They did a nice job refurbishing this. They really kept it true to its roots. This bridge, I think, got massively expanded, though, didn't it? Like, they put this little lattice and everything up here, which is nice. Beaches and Cream smells amazing. You can get your to-go here. You don't have to have a reservation just to get ice cream over here, the ice cream window. Then you've got your main restaurant there. It used to just be this area plus about to right here. That's all it was, just right there. And they expanded all this out over here. It's still small-ish, but a lot more room than there used to be. The Beaches and Cream is, I haven't had it for a while, but it used to be one of the best burgers on property. So good. We got another arcade over here. So nice. So they actually took a lot of the room for Beach and Theme out of the arcade, which is right here. It still ended up pretty big. Oh, I've had the kitchen sink once or twice too. It's hard to eat unless you got like 8 people. Could probably eat it with less if everybody was really hungry. CES is nothing but an AI showcase and nothing really all that great moving on Tampa RV. So, okay. Well, that's disappointing, but not surprising. I did hear there was some cool like laptops and TVs around, so that's fun. Problem is, I think everybody's focused, all the companies are focused so much on AI that there's no, or not as much real innovation. Here's the fitness center. Not as much innovation going on in other areas because they're focused all the resources on the AI. So that's too bad. Don't get me wrong, it is helpful for some things, but we'll see. Step Maniacs, yeah, it's fun. The milkshakes are good, but yeah, this kitchen sink is iconic. They used to have a metal kitchen sink that they put in there. You couldn't take it with you, but now they do the plastic one, and I think you do get to take it with you. Or maybe you pay extra for it, I don't know. I can't remember. This whole area, they've got all the lifeguards and nobody in there. IU was at one time a basketball school. Hoosier Hysteria. Now I guess football. Hopefully IU wins football and Purdue basketball. Yeah, we'll see. I was there when Bobby Knight was the coach, so I know the basketball hysteria quite well. Wow. Somebody took their VIP tour guide out to dinner at the Yachtsman. That's a whole other level. VIP tours are so expensive, and you spend part of your time on your tour at a steakhouse. I mean, it's like, what, $800 an hour or something? If I was going to have a VIP tour, I'd probably not have it during a Yachtsman dinner. But hey, whatever does it for you. Whatever floats your proverbial boat, I guess. Disney blocks a lot of content on the arcade games. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they just want to make sure everything's Disney appropriate and family friendly. It's like last week on New Year's Eve when they had some of those songs come on, and New Year's Eve when they started singing Alanis Morissette, "You Ought to Know," I was like, oh man, I hope they changed some words here, and they did. They did. That's a song you got to be a little careful about. Don't get me wrong, it's a great song, but it's not necessarily the Disney aesthetic. Hi. Oh yeah, so they've got it down. You heard Mustard Disney might be returning resort TVs. I heard Stacy was in a commercial. I haven't heard anything else. Listen, I'll be in the front of the cheering section. I love Stacy, and I have several videos of her doing Mustard Disney on our channel. And I'm sure if it is coming back, I'm sure Stacy, she does have a Twitter account where she posts stuff. I'm sure she won't be able to post about it until it's official. I'm sure she'll have to sign an NDA, non-disclosure, whatever you call it, non-disclosure agreement. But she has said in the past that she's open to doing it. So we'll see. Be cool. But yeah, nothing confirmed yet. It was cool to see her on the commercial though. Oh yeah, the smell's great here. It's very similar to Riviera actually. So if you're not familiar, the train village was right here. Oh, I'm sad. I promised Liam I would bring him out here to show him the village, and we just never did it. We got to be more intentional with our time next year. We just didn't get around to doing a lot of the Christmas stuff. I did get to take him to Gaylord Palms, but I don't know. We just didn't do everything. Sure, I don't want beignets. I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not going all the way to Port Orleans, though. Wonder what the commercial meant. I don't know. I mean, maybe they just felt like she was a good fit for it. I have no idea. I hope it's more than that, but I'm trying to be kind of cautiously optimistic, you know, kind of thing. Oh, here's the giant globe over here. Let's do Disney was my childhood, yeah. As a high school basketball player in the 80s, IU and Bobby would have been my choice if I were that good. I was not. I went to Purdue and to be an engineer. Hey, no shame there. No shame there at all. Hey, Jennifer. I have someone in very close to us that went to Purdue to study engineering, so it's a good school. Yeah, the train says it's always one of the coolest decorations. I think what I'll do, since I really feel like I missed out on some things this year, I think I'll make a list of things that I want to do next year and make sure I get them done, because time goes too fast if you don't. I'm getting to know the value of making lists now. I hear resort hopping is going to be harder. No, I don't think so. I haven't heard anything about that. I don't think they're going to start. I mean, the only way they could really do that is two ways. I guess they could stand at the entrances to the resorts and check my Disney Experience apps, but that would really slow a lot of things down. People would get frustrated waiting to get into their resorts that they pay to be in. And there's not a big crowd of people. The monorail resorts are probably the one where the biggest crowd of people go to, but I think Disney likes that because a lot of those people eat and drink and buy things. So it's like the monorail, as long as Disney's only concerned about parking, because parking at a lot of the monorail and Skyliner resorts is limited, and so they do limit, they limit parking to people with reservations. That's fine. Totally makes sense. But my thing is, if they just completely nix resort hopping, I think that would be pretty hard. And more organized and happy with lists. And when you're in a place as big as Disney, you need the list to remember. Yeah, for sure. A must-do list, for sure. That was me that said hi on the bridge at Epcot. Hello, Dell. Thanks for saying hi. I'm glad you got to Gaylord. We missed ice this year. Yeah, it's such a great event. The globe got pushed back in the corner because that's where the Christmas tree is now. It'll be back. Purdue chicken program was outstanding. Dad jokes. No, listen, my our dad worked for Purdue University. And when I said our dad works for Purdue, people would go, the chicken farm, the turkey farm? No. Retro TV One Tech at 9:15. Yeah, or it's maybe 7:15 your time. But yeah, 9:15 Eastern time for Retro TV One Tech. All right. Should we? Yeah, let's see if we can go all the way through here. Phoenix time. Okay, Mountain Standard. Yeah. But yeah, in less than an hour we have Retro TV One Tech, where I'm going to show off one of the first computers the first computer I ever used. And it was, speaking of Purdue, it was owned by, this one's not, we bought this one, but the one we had before, the one Dad brought home, was owned by Purdue University. So I'm going to go over to the Boardwalk. Kevin popping on. Hey, I sent you a message on Messenger. Hey, Kevin. Yes, Jenna was telling me. I'm so sorry. I'm so bad about checking Messenger. If you've sent me a message on Facebook Messenger, I am many, many, many months behind on that. I'm so sorry. I will look. Probably the best way to get a hold of me is email now. ResortTV1, the word 1 at gmail.com, but I can find it maybe. Let's see, from Kevin. I don't see. Here it is. On the 20th. Let me see. What day is the 20th? I'd love to go. Oh, it's a Tuesday. I'll ask Jenna, because the problem with that for me, I would love to do that. The problem with that for me is have school the next day. So here I'll reply. I have school the next day, and it would be lovely, but I will ask Jenna if she is available on that day. All right, there we go. I'm sorry, I'm so behind on these Facebook messages. Holy cow. Would you recommend staying out in Beach Club? I would. It's a great place, and it's nice to be within walking distance to Epcot. The Loch Ness has been spotted in these waters. No, that's the Lego monster at the Lego Ness monster at Disney Springs. Yeah, it goes late. No, Kevin, that's very, very kind, and I'm sorry I'm so slow getting through the messages. I am very, 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 very behind on that. But it's a great reminder to check them. So if you sent me a message like, 3 months ago and I haven't seen it, well, my bad. So. Boardwalk's better, but Yacht and Beach has a better pool. I mean, they're both nice. I honestly really enjoyed staying at Beach Club. We stayed here in the mid-90s when Boardwalk was being constructed. So. But yeah, it's so pretty here. When I see streams like this walking around the lake, I remember being there during COVID, and NBA was at Yacht and Beach Club and the walkway closed. Oh, wow. I don't know that I'd ever been there, or I don't know that I saw that. I know NBA was at Grand Floridian for a while too, because they were housed at Disney for a while. All three of these resorts are excellent resorts, especially if you can snag a discount. Oh, for sure, for sure. Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you? Happy
Good.
New Year.
Happy New Year.
See ya.
You too.
We've seen you a few times.
I've met you a few times over the last 3-4 years.
Oh, nice. What? Remind me your names.
Chris.
And Josie.
Josie.
Chris and Josie. Nice.
Kaylee will be
Kaylee.
here. Yep.
Awesome. So you're, you guys, where are you from?
Ohio.
Ohio?
Yeah. It's north of Columbus.
Okay.
She's about to start her second DCP.
Okay. That's why I was wondering what you meant by if she would be here. She's going to be living here then.
Yeah.
She did Muppets. She closed down Muppets before, so
Aw.
that was hard.
Yeah, I was there. Not the day it closed. I was there the day before.
Yeah.
Well, I know why, because we flew out to New York. We were visiting friends, and it just so happened to fall when we booked the tickets. I didn't know they hadn't announced the exact closing date yet. So I went and said my goodbyes already. But it was cool to see all the pictures, and especially of I think some of Jim Henson's family members were there. Maybe like his granddaughter or something.
His daughter, wasn't it?
Well, his daughter.
Yeah.
I remember just seeing pictures of her like taking pictures and selfies and things with it. So.
It's very sweet.
We got to see, I don't know if you saw my videos, speaking of Muppets, we got to see the real Muppet performers at a party a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, we watched that.
Did you?
Yeah.
I didn't even know I was going to be able to go until right before the event.
Yeah.
Just happened to be in the right place at the right time. And anyway, I thought, they're going to bring out the Muppeteers like they do used to do at Magic Kingdom with a track. No, they were the actual voice actor people, and I didn't know the voice actors were the ones who also, operated the puppets. I didn't know that, and they were so good. But it was saying they didn't even get behind anything; they were just out there. But they were so good that you didn't even look at the people; you just looked at the Muppets.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And they were even singing songs like Kermit and Miss Piggy sung Rainbow Connection.
Yeah.
And I was like, bucket list, check. See Kermit and Miss Piggy sing Rainbow Connection live. I didn't know it was on my bucket list, but now it's checked off.
Yes.
No, super cool. Where are you at this time?
I'm somewhere in the Asia part of Animal Kingdom.
Okay.
On attractions.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. So like maybe Kali or Everest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Find out in a few days.
Did you guys want to say hi on the live stream?
Oh yeah, sure, yeah. Hi Mark, if you're watching.
Hello.
So you said your name was Kaylee?
Yep.
So look for Kaylee at Animal Kingdom and say hi. That's awesome. Well, good luck, and you guys enjoy the rest of your trip.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Enjoy the warm.
Yeah.
Bye. Every time you talk to someone from Ohio, hello from Cleveland. Oh yeah, nice. I bet it's nice and chilly up there. We got lucky. We had a couple cold days, and at the end of December there, and then it warmed up pretty quickly. And I can say legit, it was cold a week ago today, and it was cold on Tuesday and Wednesday, legitimately cold. We were down at 33. That counts as cold. No, it's not Cleveland cold. We weren't down at below zero like you guys are a lot, or Canada cold, but it's definitely marks as cold for a lot of the country. So yeah, we were down to 33 that night, Tuesday night into Wednesday morning with the wind chill at 27 or 28. when I was on the tram, that 28-degree wind chill really cut through. But yeah, usually we'll get like a couple weeks in January where it's, you know, at least chillier. It's like highs in the 40s and stuff like that, lows in the 30s, if not below freezing. It's been a while since we had a hard freeze though. My first year here, we had a couple like hard freezes below 30 into the 20s. Anyway, snow just melted. Oh, that's not bad then. So it is crazy. We've had such great weather. Said I'm not going to complain about 2 or 3 cold days. It's like winter, but like the light version. Hitting the 50s on Friday in Michigan. Good Christmas light removal weather. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, we removed our decorations last night. We didn't get home and done with dinner till it was dark. But if you had inflatables, the lights aren't as big of a deal. When they get wet, you can just, you know, lay them out to dry in the garage or something. But those inflatables, you know, if you put them away when they're wet, they can mold and all kinds of stuff. So I like to make sure they're totally dry. And every time I got them dry, then like I'd forget to leave them on, and like there'd be sprinklers in the neighbor's house, or our sprinklers would go off and get them all wet again. So yeah, anyway. Got married at the Yacht Club at 2016. Can't wait to go back. Nice. Gonna be 50 on Long Island. Very cool. Susan, I'm glad you enjoyed the scenery. Happy to say I've seen snow this year. Seldom see it. Wow, that's cool. Where are you at where you don't see snow very often? 33 tropical degrees here in Nova Scotia. Nice. Yep. What can you say? I guess Canada's gonna Canada, right? Although Nova Scotia is beautiful from what I've heard. I took down my lights this afternoon. It was over 60. Wow. It's heat wave in a lot of places then. It's pretty warm. Can't find my inflatable, hoping the rain melts in the snow so I can find them. Oh my goodness, hoping the rain melts the snow. Here in Massachusetts, we have freezing drizzle right now. Starting tomorrow, it's going to warm to 50. Well, that's good. Well, then the freezing drizzle will probably be a problem in the morning. You'll have to be really careful going to work with the roads being slick, I'm sure. But then after that, it everything should melt once the sun comes out. Bum ba da ba da da bum ba da ba do ba do ba do da bum ba da. Howdy from Crescent City. Hello. Oh, I love this. We played this in jazz band, this version of Jingle Bells. It's kind of like a Glenn Miller version of Jingle Bells. Jingle Bells. Sort of. Our version was slightly different. Oh, that was my solo. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum. I'm interested to see what happens with jelly rolls. I mean, it's not jelly rolls anymore, but it was jelly rolls. The artist formerly known as Jelly Rolls. I used to teach violin, not anymore. Grab some Boardwalk pizza if you don't shoot hoops. Jelly Rolls and Boardwalk in general seem like the perfect setting to recreate the Adventurers Club. Oh, what a great idea. How fun would that be? All right, so we'll go through Boardwalk here real quick, and then we'll figure out how to get on the Skyliner maybe in time to see some of the fireworks. This would be a good area to capture some video for your 24/7 channel. Yeah, good idea, Matt. It would be great. Honestly. Yeah, I am going to put the ride stream up eventually. I'm going to do a 24-hour stream of just rides. So that's my next project on the 24/7. By the way, after the retro premiere, I'll be sending you guys over to the 24/7 channel. Stacy says Disney has not announced what will replace Jelly Rolls at Boardwalk, but rumors and reports point towards a new jazz club. That would be amazing, like a real jazz club. Disney needs that. It would be such a great place for that. Bum, 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 bum. You're getting carried away. You're very welcome. Kungaloosh, yes. Love to see another rain long video. It's awesome to have in the background when studying. Absolutely. Yeah, if I can do that, I will. We just got to find a good time. Maybe in the spring, there'll be some times to do that. We'll just see. Yeah, we played like literally exactly that version. I remember even the trumpet going up high. Anyone been to Pixar Place at Disneyland? Yeah? That's the hotel, right? No, Pixar Pier is the hotel. Or wait, which one's the Paradise Pier? I don't know, whatever. They're all the same. Remind me, which one's the hotel? I've been to both. And then Pixar Pier is the place that used to be Paradise Pier, right, in California Adventure. And then the other one is the hotel. What's the 24-hour channel called? It's called Resort TV 24/7. Moppers can post it. A ride stream like the Epic Adventure one you have. Yeah, be just like 24 hours of rides on one stream. The rain video is the ultimate relaxing background at work. Nice. Pleasure Island did used to have a great jazz club. Pixar Place at the hotel, okay. And Pixar Pier is the land. Yeah, I don't see any Skyliner stuff. I do see some backpacks, that's fun. Yeah, so it's going to be 24 hours of rides and fireworks on that one. The ride streams can have fireworks too. And I've got a ton of ride videos. So yeah, just search for Resort TV 24/7. Oh yeah, I love jazz too. That's fun, Zipper. Now we're gonna start heading into the head into the resort, and then probably make our way over to the Skyliner and get on, so we can try and get on when the fireworks are going off. That'll be fun. And then at 9:15, you're welcome. At 9:15, we'll have the premiere of the really fun retro video with my first ever computer. It's a fun one. It's a neat computer. And I looked for it for a long time on eBay, so I'm glad I finally found it. And then after that, I'll send you to the 24-hour channel. Resort TV 24/7. 30-foot tall Jessica Rabbit. Wait, where was that? Don't remember that. Any new lug bags? Not that I know of. Jenna would know, though. Pat O'Brien's would be great on the boardwalk. Yeah, it would be kind of fun to have something like that. It's a fun setup they've got here. They got the projector and the speakers all on one cart there. Well, there'd be different 24/7 channels for different kinds of videos. No, there'll be different 24/7 streams. The same channel, different streams. I don't want to have you guys have to subscribe to different channels. So it'll just be that one channel for that. Good luck to Indiana. If they make the title game, are you going? No. No, I won't be going. No, we wouldn't be able to get tickets anyway. National Championship. But I will enjoy watching. Maybe I'll have to do like an ESPN trial membership or something so I can see that. Jenna's already saved them in her cart. Yeah, could be Tom. So obviously the gingerbread's gone here too, but just the decorations. So it's nice. Yeah, it's going to be a shorter stream tonight, but I'll get myself some sleep and show you guys a fun retro video. I can't wait. Yeah, this is Boardwalk Resort, and the creepy chairs. My son is going to the Peach Bowl. He's an IU graduate. Nice. Lucy, that's right. That's the elephant, right? This is... Yeah, so these are fun. But yeah, this is Lucy the elephant, I believe. How fun. Miss Lou's, a $20 super sticker. Pair character looking at yourself in the mirror saying, "Thanks for being you," with hearts popping out of his eyes. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate that, Miss Lou's. Thank you for the super chat. I saw on Instagram someone dressed up as one of the creepy chairs for Halloween. That's amazing. How fun. How incredibly fun. Now let's head down here. And we'll head around the world to the Skyliner. The Bellevue Lounge is so cool. There's a huge one in Margate, New Jersey. I figured it was something like that. Well, there you go, look. It's a Retro TV 1 Tech premiere. Alright, I'm gonna quickly take another restroom break, and then I need to get over to the Skyliner. I wouldn't normally, but I'm going to take my own advice and definitely use the restroom before going to the Skyliner. These are fun. It's just not working, but let me get my BRB going. Oh, no worky. Wait, maybe. Oh, maybe. Oh, it does work. Look at this. Wait. Let me zoom in here so you can see it. Look at this. How fun. Very slapstick. Hard to keep it focused, but you get the idea. It works. That is super fun. Wow. How cool. That's retro tech right there. Cat in the bag. Hi. How are you?
I'm doing good. I didn't expect to see you here.
It's great to see you here as well. You look familiar. Tell me your name again.
Elliot?
Elliot, that's right.
Yeah. I met you quite a few times.
Yeah. No, I remember your face. This not the name, but I'm glad that you reminded me. How you doing?
I'm doing really good.
Good.
Yeah. Do you remember? If I told you that I do a channel.
Yeah, you did tell me that.
Yeah.
I think you were live one time when I was talking to you. I remember that.
That was a couple months ago actually. It was in Epcot and I think Connections, and I was live and I was talking about your channel.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. You having a good day?
Yeah. Good day, and my channel is doing good. I'm almost to 1,100.
That's very cool. Almost to 1,100?
1,100, yeah, almost 1,100. I'm at 1,093.
Oh, very cool, very cool. Remember your channel again.
Music and Theme Parks World.
Music and Theme Parks World. Oh, cool. Well, go subscribe. This is Elliot. Go subscribe, guys.
Yeah.
Music and Theme Parks World.
I live stream the band in the UK every Tuesday and Friday.
Oh, how fun.
Yeah. And
Love that.
I'm like, well, there's not that many people that do it, and and when people stream them, it's not every time.
Okay.
So I'm like, you know what? The days I come, I'll stream that. So I'm literally the one that, literally the only one that streams them the most.
Okay. Very cool.
So, and I get up close and do
nice
up close shots. I will, and when it comes to drum solos, or guitar solos, I'll zoom in.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Very cool. Well, hey, it's good to see you.
It was good to see you, and have a magical rest of your day.
You too. Enjoy the rest of your day. See ya. Let's see. We had a super chat earlier. Dale from Dale Knighton, $2. It was at Pleasure Island, 30-foot tall Jessica Rabbit. Oh, really? I didn't remember that. That's fun. And then we have Nanny Pooh Bear, 22 months of Resort Opera Bronze. I celebrated my 5th New Year's Eve with Resort TV 1 this year. That's awesome, Nanny Pooh Bear. All right, I better keep going, I guess. I need to make sure I get to the Skyliner in time to start the fireworks. That was cool to see that flip book penny arcade machine. I'm not sure what you call that. The crank was fun though. I liked it. They don't usually work, so. Yeah, the garland's really pretty. The Bellevue Lounge is gorgeous. I always have enjoyed the Bellevue. So. And there's the tree over there. The tree at Boardwalk here is outside. We'll see how the Skyliner line is, and if I have time, I'll maybe use the restroom over by the Skyliner. All right. Well, it's been a fun night. I'm glad we got to do this, and glad we got to do the Skyliner and the relaxing, very relaxing evening here. So fun. All right. Yeah, so be sure to join me for the retro stream here in just a minute. It's gonna be super fun. The retro premiere, I should say. Words are hard today. Words are hard. Yeah, but be sure to join me for the retro premiere today at 9:15 here in about 20 or 25 minutes or so. Yes, I just saw it, Stacy. Sorry, I was too many multitaskings. There it is. Definitely. Wow, that's definitely Lucy. That's fun. Thanks, Stacy. All right, let's head around the corner here. Music and Theme Parks World. Hello, welcome in. That was Elliot that we just saw earlier. Oh, the corn dogs and funnel cakes. Ooh, I think I just inhaled like 200 calories there. It was worth it though. Hashtag worth it. And then the ice cream. Man, there's so many good smells along the boardwalk. They'll get you. They'll get you right in there. Oh, that's awesome, Elliot. Congrats. Very tranquil night. Good night, all. Take care. Oh, yeah. Thank you for being here. Here's a cake bake shop over here. They have really great decorations in here. We got to go in there one of these days. Very classy. Have you had the mozzarella stick? No, but I want to now. I want to now. Is the channel going to cover any of the races this week? Jen and Dale doing the 10K, but they'll probably post that on their own channel, I guess. Adventures of Jen and Dale. Or they might post it here. I don't know. But go check it out. Adventures of Jen and Dale. That's their other channel. They post on sometimes there and sometimes here. It just depends. But yeah, that's they could post it on their channel. But eventually, one of the races in the spring, I believe I'm going to be a part of that, and we will stream that one. So that'll be fun. Be my first race. I think it'll be a 10K for me too. So I'll have to train up a little bit. Mr. Master, congrats on 9 months of Resort Bonds. 9 months now, and it's great to see such amazing streams. It's also great to get advice regarding resorts. Josh, could you provide another tip? Just like a general tip. See, that's where I'm not sure what to go with there. Okay, here's my best resort tip. When you're picking a resort, you have to evaluate a lot of different things, but one of the most important things to evaluate is how often will you be at the resort. How often will you be at the resort? That's one of the most important tips. What that means is, if you're going to go really hardcore and just rides, parks, then maybe one of the more, budget-friendly hotels like an All-Star or something might be a better option because you won't be in the room as much, or it doesn't matter as much. If not, maybe one of the moderates, or Pop Century. I think we said Pop Century is still considered value, even though it's more expensive value because of the Skyliner. So there's a lot of different options there. But yeah, that's my best tip, is to figure out how much are you going to be at the resort, and what amenities you're really looking for. What's the most important thing? Is it just a bed and being on Disney property and having access to the buses? Then All-Star is great. If you want better transportation options, one of the Skyliner Resorts is great. If you're wanting a premium, relaxing resort experience, then you're going to want to look at one of the moderate or deluxe resorts. If you want to be on the monorail, obviously you've only got 3 resorts to pick from. There's a lot of different considerations. So, but yeah, there you go. Have you stayed at Shades of Green? No, I haven't. I just have not been able to do that. I mean, I've never served in the military or anything, so I would have had to be somebody's guest. But I've visited there, courtesy of our friend David T, and it's a great place. But yeah, it's nice that they have that option for our service families. Jinlin says, very well said. Thank you. I think the biggest thing is just like how how much are you going to be there, and are you going to get your money's worth out of it? If you're staying at here's my thing, if you're going to stay at a deluxe resort, then plan your trip to take advantage of it. If you're staying at, you know, the Contemporary Tower room and or the, you know, Grand Floridian or Polynesian, and you're going to be paying $800 to $1,000 a night, but you're never in the room, might as well stay at All-Star. You get the transportation benefit for sure. You do get the transportation benefit. That is a plus. But is it really worth the extra several $100s a night for that? Maybe it is to some people. So yeah, it's just something to think about. And I'm not judging if that's what you do. I'm not judging at all. If that's what you want to do, but just kind of be aware of what you're doing. And if you're not in the room, then you're not able to enjoy such a nice place. So my favorite's always been Port Orleans Riverside. It's one of my favorites too. But again, you know, people, you know, it's everybody's decision. It's their own money, and if you're cool with that, then go for it. Again, maybe the monorail transportation is worth the price of admission by itself. Shades of Green is great. We love the location and price. Oh, for sure. It's not worth it. Yeah, it comes down to if it's worth it for you or not. It comes down to how much time you're going to spend at the resort. If you're paying for a deluxe resort, you need to have at least a day or two in the resort. Absolutely. Or at least maybe have a couple half park days, you know? You get up and go to the parks, and you come home and just really like take several hours in the afternoon at the resort. Then it might be worth it, you know? So yeah, it's a great point. So, anywho, all right. Well, we've got fireworks starting in just a few minutes. Let's see. Yep. Oh, here's a good point. No Skyliner transportation provided to race activities. Please utilize bus transportation. That's a good point for everybody. All right, we're just going. That's right. Save a little money by using David's DVC Rentals. Yes, for sure. And again, obviously we talked about this earlier, but one of our awesome sponsors, David's DVC Rentals. If you want to rent a DVC room at a fraction of the cost, check out David's DVC Rentals at dvcrequest.com/TV. That's dvcrequest.com/TV. Go check them out. So awesome. So we'll get to see a little bit of the fireworks as we go through here. But yeah, David's DVC Rentals, dvcrequest.com/TV. All right, so we're going to be getting off here at 9:15 so that we can enjoy the premiere together. Luckily, there's not much of a line right now. There goes the first opening shot. One. We may be missing out on some of the fireworks. We'll see. Hopefully we get past the we got past the welcomes, which is, I wanted to see that, but hopefully we'll be able to start the first song here. I think that it'll be started by the time we go. All right, I'm going to put on Infinity Focus. I'm turning down the brightness, and off we go. Wish me luck. Let's see if we can actually see some fireworks. Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Epcot International Gateway. We're flying to Disney's Riviera Resort with a final stop at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. We hope you enjoyed your visit to Epcot and the World Showcase. Did you learn how to say hello in a different language today? Soon we'll be flying past Disney's Boardwalk Inn and Disney's Boardwalk Villas. This charming lakeside resort offers magical lounges, enchanting restaurants, and live entertainment on the boardwalk every evening.
Yeah, it's not bad. His car alarm got set off by fireworks, I guess.
We are now approaching the Skyliner turn station. While this special station was designed just for turning, other Skyliner stations were designed to complement their unique environments. From the glamour of Disney's Hollywood studios to the laid-back islands of Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort.
All right, let me unzoom here. Zoom out, unzoom, whatever. All right, we should be able to get a good view here as we come around the corner. There's a little break in the action, and then it should start Coco, I think. I may have to turn off the gimbal to get a good view past the reflections.
We hope you are enjoying your journey on the most magical flight on Earth. We are now traveling along Buena Vista Drive.
Turn the gimbal off and you should get a better view. There we go. Here's Coco. Oh, that looks awesome.
Riviera Resort, a Disney vacation club. As one of the most picturesque vacation destinations in the world, the European Riviera has fascinated and inspired many great artists over the centuries, including Walt Disney himself. Welcome to Disney's Riviera Resort. If you are traveling to Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort, Disney's Hollywood Studios, Disney's Pop Century Resort, or Disney's Art of Animation Resort, please remain on board.
Oh, you can see Magic Kingdom back there too. Yeah, you can definitely see Magic Kingdom. Okay, cool. So we're at the break in fireworks, so it's perfect timing. Perfect timing.
Thank you for flying with us.
Por favor, permanezcan sentados hasta que las puertas se abran automáticamente. Al salir de la cabina.
All right, so give me a second. We'll be back up in the air. We should be able to see some of the rest of the show once we get into the next part.
Good night.
Thank you. You ever heard of the video game Disney's Extreme Skate Adventure? No, I haven't heard of that. It's like Tony Hawk, but Disney. That's fun. Yes, Disney. Jen is doing the 10K this weekend with Dale. They'll probably post it on their own channel, so stay tuned for some. They may post some of it on Resort TV 1. I'm not sure. They usually do the Disney stuff on this channel, but we'll see. It's up to them. Yeah, don't forget to check out Jen and Dale's channel, Adventures of Jen and Dale, here on YouTube. And then we also have, later on, we're going to do Retro TV 1 Tech. We're going to have a tech video. So I'd love to see everybody come over there. It's really fun. The tech video is fun. I show you the computer a little bit, and then Dad and Liam and I get to play some video games together. So it's super fun. You're going to love it. Definitely join us at 9:15 here in just a few minutes for the awesome premiere of my first computer I ever used. I always thought it was strange they didn't build the balcony at Topolino's facing Epcot. Yeah, for sure. The computer, I think, came out in 1983 or 84, so it's over 40 years old. And they're really rare. Like, I've been looking for a couple of years for that, maybe 2 or 3 years for that computer. I used to be a big CES, but like, it's all, I don't know, it's not as exciting as it used to be. I'd like to go some year. I should have gone when it was like the pre-AI years. All right. But I know there's still some cool TV technology and stuff like that that's coming out. TVs are still fun.
Welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner and Disney
Here, hold on, let me turn the brightness down again.
Disney Vacation Club. If you are just joining us,
so that's Magic Kingdom right there.
Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort with connecting flights to Disney's Hollywood Studios,
yeah, right there.
Disney's
That's
Pop
Magic
Century
Kingdom.
Resort, and Disney's Art of Animation Resort. Say bon voyage to the Mediterranean. We are about to
How
go
fun.
island hopping at Disney's Caribbean
You
Beach
guys got to
Resort.
see Happily Ever After and Luminous at the same time. You are now watching Happily Ever After and Luminous at the same time. How fun. Sing out so others can hear you. Come on, let's do this. Get it. Faster. Slower Skyliner. Here we go. A faster show. I even see contemporary from here. You guys probably can't see it because of all the silly reflections, but Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Here we go, hear it now. Fun.
We are now sailing over Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort, where every day feels like a Junkanoo celebration.
Oh, thanks, Nick. It totally double fireworks.
In just a few moments,
Oh,
we
look
will
at
be
this.
landing at Disney's Caribbean Beach
That
Resort.
red one is happily ever after. Guys, and you can see Spaceship Earth. Oh my gosh, this could not get any more perfect. Wow. I know, I wish it would break right here.
Islands of Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. All passengers must disembark
That was
or
cool.
transfer at this station. Thank you.
I mean, that was
You
perfect
enjoyed
timing.
The most magical flight on Earth.
Wow.
Please remain
Yeah.
seated until the doors automatically
That was pretty cool.
When exiting the cabin, please supervise children.
I've never seen both shows like that. You can see Happily Ever After right behind Luminous. How fun. Yeah, I love the perimeter ones in that part. I'm going this way, I guess. Yeah, and we got to start the premiere here in just a second. I'm going to go out here and end the stream. I just have to get out.
Gracias por volar con nosotros.
Thanks. I was like, man, so close.
The line slows down, the doors open slower.
Slower, yeah. Thanks. All right, guys. Have a good night. That was awesome. Seeing both shows at the same time, how cool. All right, head on over to Retro TV One Tech. If that was cool, this is going to be cool in a whole different way. So head on over to Retro TV One Tech. The stream should forward you over there. Moppers, you can post links in the description, but yeah, head on over there, check it out. By the way, don't forget to check out Layer 1 Technology too. Support at layer1technology.com, one of our other awesome sponsors. But yeah, we'll see you over on Retro TV One Tech. The premiere is starting in 1 minute. It should automatically forward you over there, but thanks for an awesome night. How fun to see both fireworks at the same time. We couldn't have planned that better. Like, what a happy accident, as they say. All right, everybody. Was it Bob Ross who used to say that? I don't know, something like that. Either way, thank you so much for joining me. This was such a fun night. A little Christmas, a little fireworks, a little retro, a little Skyliner. It was a great night. We'll see you next time. Thanks, Moppers. Thanks, Hoppers. Oh, and thank you, Platinum members. We appreciate you very much. I got to go, so I'll thank Platinum members next time. So sorry. Thank you, Platinum members. We love you guys. We'll get you. I'll get you on Friday, I promise. I'm really sorry. I got a little late, but we'll get you next time. Thank you so much. Thank you, Patreons. Thank you, all the members. We love you guys. We'll see you soon. So for now, have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Bye-bye.